We are now doing the under 15 heats walkthrough. The starting obstacle will be down at the flywheel. So obstacle number 1 will be the flywheel. Okay, so for this obstacle, you go from A, platform A, the orange box, to B. There's a flywheel marked with yellow tape. That is your halfway point. You just have to touch it for 1 point. So Millie takes the first flywheel, launches across to the second flywheel. That will be 1 point. If she didn't make that, it would still be 1 point. You must land on the orange box. You can use the blue stabilizing padded things to stabilize your landing. The black mat is out of bounds. You cannot fly from the first flywheel to the end. You must use the obstacle as the obstacle is intended. As you can see, there are a lot of questions from the athletes, but I think they finally understood that obstacle and they're moving on to the next obstacle, which will be the salmon ladder.
Just make sure when you're tapping it gets into the yellow.
Okay.
Thanks, Tessa.
Trying to save my voice. There's still a few questions. It should be fairly simple. From A to B, orange to orange, touch the yellow for 1 point. Then they will run through to the next obstacle, which will be the salmon ladder. Okay, at the salmon ladder, if you want a platform to start with, you can, but it must be placed behind the red line, or your feet must start behind the red line. You then jump from the platform or the floor to the salmon ladder. And you have to then make the salmon ladder go all the way to the top for 1 point. You can skip rings, you can do it you can do it however you like. When you get to the top, you must hop the bar over the top to get your 2 points, and then the obstacle is finished and you can drop to the floor. I've got one out the front otherwise. Oh yes, thank you so much. Okay, we're going to watch the athlete do the obstacle. He goes up the salmon ladder. That's 1 point right there. And then over the top to make it 2. Great. So it's 1 point to the top of the salmon ladder and 2 points to hook it over. So from the red on the ground to the red over the other side is your 2 points, yellow being your halfway. Using the salmon ladder however you want. The next obstacle is the rolling log. You must start with your feet behind the red line and get from point A to point B. You must use the obstacle. You cannot jump from the red line to the red line. It is a balance obstacle. You can jump onto it, but you need to get from A to B. Past the yellow line will get you 1 point. From red to red will get you 2 points. Use the obstacle as the obstacle is intended. That's a pretty straightforward obstacle. Point A to point B. Okay, we're now moving on to the mailboxes, the spinning mailboxes. You can use the rope to enter the obstacle up onto the mailbox. However you want to grab it, in, round, on top, whatever you want to do. If you make it to the second mailbox, you will score your 1 point. From that mailbox, grabbing it however you want, you need to make it to the orange platform for your 2 points. Point A to point B. You can use the rope for your landing. You can use the blue pad, to steady your landing. Let's watch the demo now. 2 feet must land on the orange platform. Now we're going to watch the demo. And we'll watch the demo of this now. I think they're finally getting to the demo. Yes, okay, up onto the spinning mailbox. It spins around. It's quite a challenge as it's a moving obstacle. Yes, that's the 1 point there. Spins around. Nice big kicks. Controls the landing onto the orange platform for the 2 points. We then move on to the next obstacle. The rope can be used at the beginning. You have to grab hold of the red and then the X grab. You need to touch above or grab above the yellow. So you don't have to grab it. You can just touch it, but it has to be above the yellow halfway point. And then for 2 points, you'll obviously grab it and land on the orange platform. If you need to use the blue to steady your landing, you can. Okay, let's go. Millie grabs it from A to B. But that is your 1 point. And that will be 2 points. There's still a number of questions going on this obstacle, but it's straightforward from orange to orange for 2 points. Halfway point is to touch above the yellow line. It was a juice or something. I got juice on me. Right. All I need, all I need A to point B. The yellow block is your halfway point. You must finish on or past the red line. Point A to point B. Pretty straightforward. The blocks are angled a little bit. Yep. And then from there, they're going to be jumping up onto the next obstacle. Okay, the next obstacle is the ring toss. You have to go from point A to point B. Point A to point B. Okay, so there will be point A to point B. So there will be a ring on the ground. It doesn't matter how you get from point A to point B, but you must place the silver ring on the yellow tape before you unhook the sky hook. You must place the ring on the yellow hook, but you can then remove it and let it drop to the floor if you want. So he swings, he's got the ring. You can hop however you want to get there. It goes there. And this is where the ring has to be placed for your half point. So that would have been, unfortunately, a fail on that obstacle. The ring must get to the half point. Once you get to the halfway point, you will be then grabbing the sky hook and using that to dismount from this obstacle. Orange platform, to orange platform. Is your 2 point score. You don't have to use all of the hooks. So from the yellow halfway point, this is him here hanging here at the yellow halfway point. He can then remove that and drop it to the floor to get it out of the way. He then takes the sky hook. You don't have to remove it, but that's an option. You may want to do that. Just takes the sky hook, hooks it on, and then to land, you can use the ring and land on the orange platform. I'm just commentating the walkthrough. my son to help me, but I just need someone to go and get my son to tell me. Well, then I might need to go. Someone needs to go get my son so he can be in it. He's right out the front playing on his Nintendo, probably in the reception. Diallo, you know what he looks like, right? Not the really little one, but the one was helping you yesterday.
Did they take the other one of these?
Okay, sorry. So the next obstacle is the bar hop. You have to get from orange platform to orange platform. You can use the bar however you want. The ring can be used for the mount, obviously, up onto the bar. And then we hop it along. Now you can use every part of it. You can just use the bungees. Doesn't matter. You've just got to get from A to B. Once you get past the yellow tape, that's past the halfway. The bar drops, that's okay. And yes, you can use the ring for your dismount. And we are now on to our final obstacle of the course 2 under 15 heats. They are doing the cliffhanger using however they want to get to the double orange platform. Now, and then one foot has to land on the platform and one foot can be on the black, but they must land with at least 1 foot on this platform. And then they run to the buzzer. Let's watch the demo. Millie takes the rings to start with, launches to the finger grips, uses those, dismounts, and then runs to hit the buzzer. And that is the walkthrough for the under 15 heats. Thanks for listening, guys. Good luck to all our athletes. Have a fantastic competition.
G'day guys, welcome to day 3 of the ANG final. Well, not the ANG final, what are we? We're in the heats now.
Yes, so it is the finals national series, but this is
Yes.
heat 1, or the first heat, only
First heat for the under 15s.
for the under 15. So they have this heat, and this will determine who goes through to the final. So first up on the course we have Abby Cutts. And they start from down the other end of the course from where we're commentating, so we won't actually see them on the start line today. But we will see them as they come through the course. There we go, so I believe everyone's had a walkthrough today, Fish, so
Yeah, they literally just finished their walkthrough, so
yes.
we're about to get right into the action.
And I think they even telecast for the viewers on the live stream the walkthrough, so hopefully everyone out there's sort of up to where the course goes, what the rules are, the start and finish points, halfway points. So essentially it's from point A to point B
That's right.
with a halfway point on each obstacle. So the halfway point's determined by the yellow tape, and they only have to tip that to
That's
gain a
it.
point. So it was determined in the walkthrough. However, on the X drop, they will have to touch above the yellow line on the X drop to
Is
get
that
that
so?
half point.
Okay.
And
okay, I
they
didn't know
can't
that.
catch the X drop below the yellow line and work their way up to it. They have to go first touch above the yellow line to get through that.
Okay, well at least all the rules are clear and the athletes know this, so this should be a good race.
Should be a great race. You know, got Abby Cutts here. She's a great ninja.
Absolutely, she
Done.
is one of the best under 15s in Australia at the moment.
Yep.
She went over to nationals in Vegas, she competed over there, she did an absolutely amazing job.
That's right. And she good performance last year at the ANG Nationals. She came first in the female division and first overall. So she's defending a title here today, Fish.
Can we go back to back? Come
Well,
on Queensland, let's
Come
go.
on, come on, Queenslanders.
I mean, Shane here is in New South Wales, so I don't think he'd be rooting for the same as me.
New South Welshman through and through, mate. But enjoying sunny Queensland here on holiday with the family at the moment, so it's good. So they're just testing this, Fish, because they've just changed the ring from a wooden or a poly ring to a steel ring, so it's
Okay,
yeah,
that's
less,
good that they're testing it.
less
making
chance
sure.
of it breaking. So Darren's just having a swing on it there, making sure it's all rigged up well and.
And proper. Awesome. Right, any moment now we should be getting into Abby Cutts.
So I think once they get this first runner on the way, they're going to move through pretty quickly today.
Especially because you wouldn't suspect it, but these 15s, they are quick, they are fast and efficient.
They are. They're really in
So-
their prime.
I feel like their prime's still to come, and they're still getting into their own. These guys are the next generation of ninjas, so we've definitely got to keep an eye on them.
Here we go. She's off onto the flywheel. So it's on a pendulum, so it's a little bit tricky to get a good swing build up here.
Yeah, it looks like it swings from both ways. So you've got the pendulum up the top, and then the flywheel spins itself.
On the pivot wheel. So they only have to land on or beyond that box and move through to the next obstacle.
Here we go, we're on the salmon ladder now. She's just taking her time, making sure everything lands where it's supposed to.
That's it. So they have to hit the top rung for the 1 point and up and over and catch it in the cradle for their 2.
Jeez.
So she's got a clear
Awesome
on
job.
that. 2 points. Well done, Abby
Now that
Cutts.
up and over, that does not look easy.
It's not. I've seen a lot of people practicing that without a lot of success.
And here's Abby going through the rolling log for that 1 point halfway.
Once again,
And
point
then-
A to point B, done well.
Absolutely awesome. Right, here we go. So what is this here, Shane?
This one here is the mailboxes, or some people call them the special delivery, and they are the propellers with the propellers taken off. So they can use any part of this obstacle that's blue. They can use the top, they can use the mailbox open section, they can use the cliffhangers on the side, whatever part of that obstacle they like, and they just have to get precision landing onto that pad, because if they go beyond that, they've actually entered into the next obstacle and it's a fail.
Okay. So at least they'll know this as well, so you know exactly what you're in for.
That's right. That's right. They can use that rope that she just let go of to steady themselves and also help to build up their swing here.
Ooh, holding on with that one hand, that just shows how strong she is.
So that's the X drop I was talking about, Fish. You had to grab the handles at the top above the yellow line, and then it tilts down, and then they just lachey through, and they move on to the next obstacle.
Cameraman was struggling a little bit to keep up with Abby.
That's
He,
it.
he nearly tripped over one of the boxes himself.
He's made light work of those blocks, stepping blocks.
Just chalking up from Dave there, her coach.
Yep. Yeah, I believe Dave's done a lot of work with Abby. They speak highly of Dave and his coaching.
Now, I remember this obstacle was in the Masters division.
Yes.
How'd you go with it?
I made the first transfer, and that's about the point where things started to get pumped and I got gassed out, mate. So this is where I dropped.
Alrighty, let's see how she goes on this one now. Because we know a few Masters had trouble with this one. They landed flat on their butt.
Yes. Yep, it took out a few of us, mate. That's for sure.
And now, this is new to that obstacle. I believe it's called like a ring deja vu sort of obstacle.
Yeah, so she has to swing and then, like a ring toss, but up onto that next peg. She's got that. Another precision landing.
Absolutely smashed it, Abby. Now, it looks like we are onto the flying bar, or the flying
Yes.
bungee bar.
The flying
Bungee
bar
bar
on
hop.
bungees. Yes.
Bungee bar hop.
So there are pads in between the bungees, so they can land on the pads also if they
Ooh,
choose to.
Full on letting go of the... Ooh, what's happened there?
Timed out.
Timed out.
I believe that'd be a timeout.
But she had no fails.
No fails. So she's right up to that point in the course. She scored all points on offer. Well done, Abby Cutts.
Well done.
So hopefully that's enough to get her through to the final, and she can have a shot at defending her title and go back to back, as you say. Casey here, who's with me today, my daughter Casey McLaren, she's defended her title successfully this year.
So who's up next do we have? Harmony. Or Harms. She likes to be called Harms.
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 All right, let's go Harms. Another young
I believe she's only just started Ninja too.
ninja girl training out of
Mr. Ninjas.
Mr. Ninja.
That's it.
Mr. Ninja HQ.
That's it.
Yeah, that's
He
it.
used to go into Mr. Ninja framing.
Yep.
He used to put up ninja rigs in backyards. And now he's got enough time on his hands to full on make his own ninja rig.
That's nice.
And I've been there and it is something. Like, it is absolutely insane.
They
some of the
actually
things
have
they've got
some of
there.
his equipment on the course here.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And let's see how she goes. You can just see how that first flywheel it just swings both ways.
It's just
It-
pendulums, yeah.
yeah, it just
Yeah.
doesn't. It confuses your body.
It is. It's a real tricky one. You
Right,
really
here
have
we
to get
go.
the timing right.
On
So
the salmon ladder now. That's it. You really do have to get your time up.
oh,
the
so
timing
she's
right.
missed that first one, so she's dropped a life and 2 points there.
Okay,
Off
she's
the
got
rolling
one
log.
point there. Alright, here we go. Onto the mailbox, or what do you call it?
The spinning mailbox
Spinning
or special
mailbox.
delivery.
Special delivery.
Yeah.
Let's see how she goes with this one. So far, so good. It looks like she's got good control.
Yes, she's steering that box well, getting a position to keep her hips straight.
Ooh,
So
unlucky.
she's got a touch there, so she's halfway. Okay, so
Okay, so because she has gone straight through it,
That's
that
right.
did count as a fail.
yes, the green mats are considered water, so she's actually just stepped straight into the water there. It's a bit unfortunate.
Alright, here we go. The ring toss. Now they've got bar hops and ring tosses all at Mr. Ninja HQ. This should feel like oh,
Okay, I think she was going for like a cowboy move there, where she hopped and went forward rather than across.
I feel like she might be going for time here, just to
Yeah, she's just heading for those
just rushing through everything.
1 point marks. As long as she has life, she can score points.
That's it.
So yeah, she's got through to the buzzer there. Well done, Harmony.
Alright, we're up to our third female now, Scarlett.
This is Scarlett. So I know Scarlett well. I train with Scarlett out of Obstacle Course Racing School on the Central Coast. And yeah, she's been on our representative team.
It says here that she's been doing it for 3 to 4 years.
Yeah, and she's been really improving towards the end of 2022 there. So it'll be good to see what she does on the course today.
I'm really excited to see this now. You've talked her up a bit there.
Talked her up a bit.
Talked her up just a wee bit there.
Come on,
Shane.
Scarlett. She's a great kid, Scarlett. You know, she's always friendly at training, and you know, she's really good with the young kids there too. You know, we have a lot of young kids coming through the school, and Scarlett's one of the instructors there, so she does a great job.
Well, I think they've got some video referee here.
Okay, so at the end of the run, they have to
Amen.
take any debate straight to the referees.
And here
To
we go
get
from
sorted.
Scarlett. Scarlett's on the course now. She's started. See, that's a good technique right there, using the very edge of it to stop
Yes,
the pendulum itself. So you've only got one movement instead of two.
that's it. Trying to keep
That's
it
very
lined up.
smart.
So onto the salmon ladder bar now. Been a bit nervous on the salmon ladder
There's one.
training.
There's 2. 3. Oh, 2.5.
She's got a 2.5. Yep. Come on, Scarlett. Just pop that side up.
There we
Straighten
go.
it up. That's it.
One more for the 1 point.
There you go. Well done, Scarlett.
Now she's going to get it up and over for that second point. Ooh,
Yep.
Just overshot it.
And they can pop it on top of the cradle and then roll forward onto the actual rungs themselves.
All right,
So
onto
it's-
the rolling log here.
Taking it steady. Oh, unfortunately, she's put her hand down. She got her foot on the line, and unfortunately, the log rolled away from her, and she's put her hand down.
Unfortunately, you do have to show control on that red line just to
Yes.
secure that 2 points.
Yes.
All right, onto the special delivery.
Special delivery. I think we'll call it the mailbox.
The mailbox.
Yes, I think a special delivery sort of hung off a sling and is flat. So these are more boxes. So we'll call them the mailbox, and she sent it through there for 1 point on the mailbox's fish.
And here we go into the next obstacle. What is that, a steering wheel?
This one here, it's an obstacle that my friend Sean Wright has made, and he's as well as the X drop that Scarlett just touched there for 1 point. Both of those obstacles are from Sean Wright. He makes the obstacles. He does a great job. So that's one of his new ones, and he tests them out on his boy Archie, who is a very accomplished ninja, and he finds that very difficult, that actual obstacle. So Scarlett's traversed the wooden blocks there successfully for another 2 points.
Now into the ring toss. I feel like this one is going to get a few kids unstuck here.
Yeah, so it looks like she's trying to go forward on the ring toss too. She's not angling across to the,
Yeah.
trying to cowboy it. Yeah.
Looks like she's trying to skip at least half the obstacle itself.
Yeah, well, if you're good enough to get it up, out, forward and back in, yeah, you can definitely do that. You just can't take it to that second peg off the sling.
That's it. All of this is risk versus reward.
That's it.
Is the risk worth it?
Okay,
Ooh,
so she's got her hand on the bar and brought it down, because once you grab it and let go of it, the bungee send it flying. Now she only has to get through and touch that cliffhanger for a point. I think she just missed it there, Fish, so that was
Unfortunate.
the third fail, I believe, or a timeout, and that comes, brings...
But awesome work, Scar, nonetheless. Giving it your all, that's all we can ask
Well
for.
done, Scarlett. Okay, just calling her back to officiate her run. So the judges write everything down, and the athlete then has to confirm that they're happy with the points that have been recorded, and then they sign off on that. So there's no dispute.
And if there is any disputes, they just go through it as they are going through the whole.
That's
the whole
right. They have
course
to bring it.
through.
They have to bring it within a certain time limit after their run.
All right, so who have we got next? It looks like we've got India Holden.
Where's she from, Fish?
She's from Freshwater, from New South Wales.
Freshwater. Okay, so she'd probably be training.
Brookhaven Ninja Kids.
Yes, Brookvale.
Brookvale.
Yeah, Brookvale Ninja Kids. So we've been to a few comps down at Ninja Kids. That's where Judith Carroll instructs there and coaches. So
She was on the show, wasn't she?
yes, Judith's been quite successful on the show. Yeah, she's a great female ninja.
I'm pretty sure she's here today as well, competing in the elites.
Yes, she will be competing in the elites, and you might. Oh, I was going to say you may see her coaching this run, but she may be over there getting herself psyched up for the elites run. So I can see the females are actually on course 1 now as we're commentating this run.
And I've got to say, I'm happy I get to at least see the elites on the other course as well, because they are absolutely killing it.
Yep. Yeah, so we've got Keziah moving through there now. So we've got one of the either Stevie or Charlie, one of the twins. I can't tell which is which. I've never guessed right.
Alrighty, enough of the elites. They're the old school guys. Alright, we're on to the new school, the under 15s.
So I've got Charlie. Yep, I had to ask her again. We have Charlie behind us. She's
We've got
cheering
India.
on Kes. So here's India.
We've got India on the course now. The elites, they're getting old, you know. I mean, we're moving into the new school now, so we've got the under 15s going
Under
through.
15s, yep, they're the guns. Yep.
Unfortunately, I feel like she did touch the second flywheel.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I didn't see that quite clearly, Fish. So that may have been a first fail for her.
Onto the salmon ladder. Ooh.
Okay, so that's not a clear. So that may be a second fail.
So she'll be under the pump now.
Yeah, so the pressure would be on. She has to hit the halfway marks on all these obstacles to keep scoring points. So she's through there, through for 2 points on the rolling log. That was great.
Alright, onto the mailbox.
Yep, so she's taking a second bite at this. You are allowed to reset onto the platform as long as you haven't taken weight on the obstacle that you're going to.
I'm glad someone knows the rules of the course and this
I
makes
like,
things a little bit easier.
I like to get them down when I'm running with Casey. I want to know exactly what you can and can't do on these courses. It's great to have clarity before you run. So she's touched that second mailbox
one
for
point.
a point. So her run's continuing.
I think she might be timing out here.
That may have
so I
been
think
timed out.
It was a coach's decision to move on to the next obstacle, possibly.
You must be right, Fish. She must have touched that flywheel because otherwise that would have been the third fail by not attempting that obstacle at all. So she must be, because she walked through it, she lost a life there, so she would be on her final life now. She's just picked up 2 on the wooden blocks.
Now is she going to go the safer route
She's
or
lined,
risk it like
she's
everyone else
lined
has?
herself up for the transfer across.
So she's playing it safe now.
And it's not directly opposite either. It is on a little bit of an angle, so it is hard to get your hips in that direction. So that is a third fail because she hasn't hit the halfway point there. So that's where her run will end, I believe.
Awesome work from India regardless. I mean, at least getting to this point is an achievement in itself.
That's right. That's right. So it's all experience too, Fish. You know, getting up here on the big stage.
Who have we got here now? We've got Poppy.
Poppy, another New South Wales contender or competitor.
On here she says she's from Victoria. I feel like
From
we're
Victoria?
a bit stuffed up here. Hey Darren. Darren. Anyway, she's on the flywheels at the moment.
Chelsea Nowak. Oh, okay. So this is young Chelsea. So this is, yes, this is one of the ninjas who trains out of Burns Obstacle Training. So they have a great facility down there. So Coach Mick Gleeson is running her through the course.
Sorry, that was my fault. I accidentally
Okay.
put her over on the use pile.
Yep. So she's missed the halfway point on the log. She's moving pretty quickly through the course though.
Oh, so her home gym is Ninja Playground.
Ninja Playground and Fitness. Yeah, so that's an amazing facility
Oh,
also.
it is. I've had the
Yeah.
pleasure of, whenever I've travelled down there, I've always gone to Ninja Playground because
Yep.
that place is absolutely
Yep,
insane.
it's great. We get down there every Tuesday night now and train with Saxon and Sava. So she's touched that for 1 point, and she,
Looks like she's chalking up now just to prepare for the next few.
yep. Yeah, so I first met Chelsea down at Burns Obstacle Training on a fun day we had down there. So she is able to reset. She's going to have to get a bigger swing to reach that. Looks like a handle you'd find on a fire hydrant.
Yeah, you're not wrong, are you?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know how to describe it, but
I just called it the steering wheel.
it's a webbed, it's a webbed ring. It has an inner circle.
Alrighty, onto the balance course now.
Yep,
The balance blocks. These things roll very easily.
they do. They tip. If you're not on them firm, they will roll forward.
And she's walked along it like it was nothing.
That's it. Stroll in the park. Well done, Chelsea.
Alrighty, onto the ring toss here. She can either take it safe or risk it like all the
Yep.
rest of them have.
She's grabbed the ring so she can build up a swing with both hands,
I
which
think
is
that's
a
a bit
smart
more
move.
stability, just so she doesn't go
It
off
is.
track.
It keeps your hips in the right direction.
That's it.
You want one?
Alright, who have we got next? I feel like she's timed out here.
Abby! Abby!
Alright, our first Victorian.
Yep. Looks like I've got Lockie Lydon on the side.
Right, this is
coaching us
Poppy.
through.
This is Poppy.
This is Poppy. Okay, so we've got Lockie Lydon there. We also have Michael. Showed me a wound on his foot. I'm surprised he's running around the way he has been.
That's a bit festy.
Okay, so I've got some big cheers coming off the elites course. Looks like we just had a Western Australian make it to the top.
And Poppy's off. She's onto the flywheels now, the pendulum flywheel. So it says there that she's from the Geelong Ninjas gym.
Geelong, I'm not familiar with that one.
I'm not either. I haven't
No.
been there.
So she touched the flywheel for a halfway complete. Moved through to the salmon ladder.
She's been doing this for 5 years. Good old Poppy.
I'm not sure why she was called down on that one. I think
Maybe a technicality. I'm not 100% sure myself.
I'm not sure whether she, overshot the starting line on that obstacle.
Onto the mailboxes here.
Yep, so she's getting a big cheer from the Victorians here when she's caught that mailbox. She's had one spin, so she's done a 360 and lined herself up nicely for the dismount. Grab the rope,
Very
smart
nice,
move.
Poppy. Very nice.
Yep,
Grabbing that rope, making sure you don't fall off into the next obstacle to get yourself
100%.
a little slip up there, but everything's fine. Everything's all good.
Yeah, so this is the difficulties. So you have to have precision. It's
And there you
A
go.
little-
Third time's the charm there, Shane.
a little harder to get your hand into it than just a normal ring. So
Now she's really got to pop her hips up here to get that kip, that sort of
Yes.
momentum for a lâché sort of thing. Well, at
yeah,
least to
so
grab
that-
onto the
onto the top of the X drop, it's quite high. It really is. It's a lot higher than what that ring is. So you do have to pull up off that ring easily through the blocks.
Here we go into the ring hopper.
So interesting to see their different techniques here. So she's gone both hands onto the ring. Now see how she's getting a side to side swing. She's not aiming where she needs to be just now.
That's it. It makes the things a little bit more difficult.
Yep.
You've really got to try and line those hips up so you're lashing in a straight line from ring to ring.
That's right. And when you're coming off that ring that puts you up there, you're actually got a forward swing. You need a 45-degree swing to make it to that other peg. So that's the end of Poppy's run. Yep.
Yep, unfortunately that was her third fail. So we'll be moving on to our next female contestant.
So you're 15. Oh, 7. 7. So who's I'm? Charlie or Stevie?
Charlie's next. Yeah, Charlie's up next.
Stevie's 11. Charlie's 7. Stevie's 11.
Yeah, Shane. Charlie's next.
Charlie's next. So Charlie's running number
Just to
7.
save the confusion,
Thank
Charlie
you.
is next.
Yes. So Charlie is actually the next runner on course. They haven't taken it to the start line yet.
I think they're still doing a bit of the judiciary, the overview of Poppy's run.
Yes. Yes, the twins never make it easy, mate. They dress exactly alike. They do their hair exactly alike. And today we're fortunate enough to have some numbers on their arms. So
I wonder if they drew straws to say who's going first or not.
yes. Yes. I
don't think you could tell the difference between the two anyway.
I think that's why everybody has to have a number in permanent marker on themselves in this competition, purely for the twins.
Oh, we've got Olivia Vivian on the pros course.
Yep,
here at the
Olivia's
moment.
having a run in front of us here. She's lined up for the spinning log and 3 steps across it, and she's through. Yeah, and she's chewing gum. And
Oh,
she
mate,
yours lip.
can she make it look any easier?
Oh no, she's just chewing gum and just running through obstacles like it's nothing.
All right, here we go. We've got Charlie on the starting line now.
Let's go, Charlie. So Charlie's another fantastic ninja out of Victoria.
So how much did she pay you again to say good things about it?
Some good Insta
Insta
raps.
promotion.
Yeah, good Insta promotion. They're great. They're really good friends with Casey. You know, they're always welcoming in that when we get to Victoria and in comps and that. So they're a great part of the community. And they perform fantastic in competitions too. They just love competing, these girls. So Charlie's building up a big swing here. Nice big lachey.
She's the first girl that we've seen in a while to land that.
Yeah, she's done really well there, Fish. You know, straight up, so she's making fast time too, no mucking around. Just straight up.
That cameraman's got his work cut out for him today.
That's right. So Charlie's just banging these rungs out with ease at the moment. Now she has to get on top and roll it over, I think might be her technique. She's overshot it.
Just overshot it.
Yep. So that's all right, she got the 1 point in there, so she still has 3 lives. She's touched that log, it's rolled to the left. She's just waiting for it to stop. It's gone 1-2 and then jumped and cleared the line, so that's a clear there, Fish. She was just waiting for it to stop and then she just attacked it. Yep, so she's had 1 swing out to get a feel of it.
She's had no time to rest. She is just absolutely full send.
That's it, and she's kept the swing up, even though she spun in the wrong direction. She still worked that swing up, and then corrected the position.
Oh, we got the death rolls here.
Yep, she's caught that nicely. So, yep, she's decided to drop on that. She didn't feel like she could catch that one.
Alrighty, here we go. Now she's got to drop.
Yep, so she's got to
Swing
get
up.
up to the top of this X drop now. Grab it above the yellow line, which she has. She's just one-handed it.
She's even caught it on the bottom half, like as in with the hand backwards.
Yes.
That's even harder.
Yeah, she's come up in top with her hand palm facing up, grabbed hold of that handle.
Here we go. On to the ring toss. Yeah, you grab that, I'll sort that out.
Okay. So here we go. Looks like Charlie's going for the cowboy move forward. So she's bailed out of that one. And nice big swing, yes, she's up onto the flying bar. Yep, she's gone up onto the pad on top there. Smart move. And then a little hop, back onto bungees, peeled off. Now here they have to lâcher to that cliffhanger. She's got a hand on it, so she's got a point there. Hit the buzzer. Great run, Charlie. Yep. So they're all pretty happy there. Yeah, right. Okay, Case. So I've got young Casey McLaren stepping in. Casey's going to be my eyes and tell me who's running next. So maybe Casey can ask this gentleman who's the next runner is. Okay. So it's a Western Australian. And it looks like, is it Curry? Yeah, it's Kari. So Kari competes in the Backyard Ninja League there in Western Australia, and she loves a ninja. We met Kari out at Bounce when we came to Western Australia for a competition, and she's getting a good swing up here. So you've done this one, Case. What's it like to land that?
Well, it's not too hard once you know the technique,
Yep.
but you need a lot of swing for it.
Oh, she's just peeled off backwards there, Case. Off the, she's getting a big swing up
Yes.
and just peeled herself off the salmon ladder.
Wow.
So she's onto the rolling log now, and she's going steady, and sounds like that's a clear.
Yep.
Crowd goes up. They've got great support here from Western Australia. They're really good at cheering on there.
Mailboxes.
So she kept that nice and straight, Case.
Yes.
Sent it into the mailbox section of that obstacle.
Yes.
There are also cliffhangers on the side that you could use.
Yes. That's clear
Yep,
by
so
the
she,
sounds of it.
that's it, that's a clear, yes, and she's, what's she going for now?
The X drop.
The X drop.
Yes.
Okay, so she's touched above the yellow line there by the looks of it.
And
Now she's actually grabbed the
down on
handle.
it, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, so that's another precision. Oh no, that's not a precision landing, that one. They can go on or beyond that box. So she's used the pylon, which is allowed.
Now she's onto the balance obstacle here.
Oh, it looks like she's
Feeling a bit sick.
looks like she might be getting a little bit winded or feeling a little bit nauseous there. The way she was grabbing over the throat. Nerves of the big event sometimes get a few of these ninjas. So it looks like she's trying to go forward too, Case, to hop off and hop back onto the one in front. So high skill move, that one.
Yes.
Yeah.
it is.
So this one here's the flying bar. I know you're not real keen on the flying bar, are you, Case?
No.
No?
I've never tried it with bungees before.
Never
I
with
have
bungees.
done with the platforms though.
Yeah, you've done it on the platforms. So they can use the platform here.
Yes.
But
Oh,
Kari's
looks like she's gone
decided-
for the skip.
She skipped straight over. And she's made the second transfer. And then onto the pad. So I'm hoping that was a clear because she did get a foot on the green mat there. And she's touched the cliffhanger there for a final point on the course.
Yes.
Great run, Kari. Well done. So, yep, she's pretty gassed after that one. It's, yep, she looks fine. Yep, she may be a little bit disappointed with one or two elements of that run. She did the hard work there to get it clear. She's checking her hand. She may have hurt her hand there. I think she's okay. Mum's in to give her a big hug. Okay, so that was Kari. So all right, so while they're just resetting the course, I'll get Casey to see who's running next. So number 9, it looks like we might have Summer Osborne. So we have Fish back. So thanks, Case, for filling in for Fish
Cheers, Case.
and being our runner also, being my eyes.
What are we up to now? Summer.
We're up to Summer Osborne.
Oh,
so
absolute beauty.
Yep, so we just saw Kari from Western Australia complete her run.
Yeah, we just had a few technical difficulties with the live stream, so we just had to sort all that out.
So what happened there, Fish?
We just had a few technical difficulties on the Elites live stream.
Oh, on the Elites live stream.
Yeah,
Okay,
so we
yep.
just had to get that sorted out before anything else.
Good. All right, so Summer's on the course now, Fish. And she's touched that flywheel, so that's a...
That's a point right
That's
there.
a point right there, yes.
All right, moving straight on to the salmon ladder. Now, there's been a few under 15s that have really struggled getting their bar up and over onto that top for that second point.
Yes,
It's a lot trickier than it looks
yes,
because you don't want to overshoot it because then you pretty much launch yourself off the actual salmon ladder.
that's it.
There's no guards, there's no bars or anything. It's just
And as you're going over the top, there's only a very little bit of that rung visible.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
It's
it's
just
very,
very
easy
hard.
to overshoot it. It's very similar to a lightning bolt move, but you've got very, very little room for error.
it's very precision, such a precision obstacle.
So she's on the spinning mailboxes now.
Yep, she's just got to get herself center here. It looks like she's done that very well.
Yep,
Okay, so she's touched that for a point.
yes.
Righty, onto the steering wheel to the X flipper. Is that what it's called? The X flipper or the X factor? or
We call it the X drop
the X drop.
because it actually drops as you catch it. So it looks like we have Judith Carroll running with Summer here, guiding her through the course. So
No.
I dare say Summer must train out of Brookvale Ninja Kids.
I'm pretty sure Judith actually did her run earlier
Yeah,
today.
she would have done her
And
run.
she-
She's
she
run
would
the
have done really
females.
well.
Yes. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see where she placed. So Summer's moving through the wooden blocks now. Gets through there, no problem at all.
Righty, onto the ring toss. Now, is she gonna risk it for the biscuit? I feel like she is.
I think she
It's
is,
just getting
Fish.
that. It's just getting that ring
Yeah.
up and around.
Yeah, you can't do this with straight arms
No,
because you
You've
need
gotta really
you
get
need
that
the
lock.
bend in your arms to be able to push out when you want that ring to come up and off.
and she ended up going into the death rolls there.
Yep. Yep. So she's done the smart thing. She's let go of that. Concentrate on points ahead on the course.
Righty, onto the bungee bar hop here. Now, we haven't seen many kids attempt this obstacle yet, have
Yeah, we just while you were away, we had Kari from Western Australia. She actually got herself onto the bar and made the 3 transitions across the bungees.
we?
And I think she had a little bit of difficulty on the dismount though, Fish. So that was unfortunate.
Yes.
She put in all that hard work.
Now, with the dismount, you can dismount from anywhere past the halfway point. So you can go onto the bungees, the last bungee and dismount, or you can go onto the last step and dismount.
You can dismount from anywhere as long as you make it past the finish line.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's point A to point B. So if you got onto the first bungee and felt like that you could lâcher right through the whole alley, like a 4-metre lâcher off the bungee, and land the
Now,
land
that'll
the
be
landing
impressive.
pad.
I want to see that now.
Well, if you wanted to try that, that's in because it's point A to point B.
Now, we've got a few technical difficulties with the camera on at the moment. Just trying to sort that out.
So do you know who we have up running next?
We've got Amy.
Amy Gorton.
Amy Gorton.
Okay, so Amy Gordon's one of our athletes out of Obstacle Course Racing School on the Central Coast. So Amy's one of the coaches out there at Obstacle Course Racing and one of my daughter's training companions. Actually, one of my training companions. We all train in the elite class, and well, actually, I'm an adult. I'm not one of the elites, but it is an elite
Oh, but
class.
at least you're training with them, isn't it?
Yeah, Mick lets me have a run, you know, as long as I keep out of the elites' way. But we all get out there, and yeah, so Amy helps to train Casey also in her strength and conditioning training. And we have Ninja Broads on the opposite course here, running in the elite males. And Amy's
Salmon ladder here.
Amy's up the salmon ladder. She's up to the top rung.
Just
Oh,
overshoots
she overshot it. She went for the big one. She can lock in any one of those pegs on the other side. She doesn't have to lock it
Can
on the
she?
top one.
it. Okay, I didn't know that.
So as long as they get to the red one or anything beyond it.
Oh, we've got
so-
the video back up here, guys.
Okay, so back on video, she's traversed the rolling log. We couldn't quite see whether she cleared that, but her run is continuing
And now
onto
she
the
just needs to line those hips up with the straight.
spinning mailboxes. Yep, so she's getting her hips lined up, sent it. So
And she's made the catch. Now she's just got to get herself lined up to make the
Yep.
dismount.
and just send it like Saxon, Amy.
Send it like Saxon.
Yes.
Is that the saying down in New South Wales, is it?
Yeah, well that's Amy's partner, Saxon. So, and we all send it like Saxon whenever we can. Not that we're always successful at it, but not many people can send it like Saxon. So she's got the X drop here. She's got both hands matched, and now she's got a grip on each of those handles. Got the dismount, no problem at all. Onto the blocks. Coach Mick Gleeson running her through the course here. And this is a tester. See how Amy
Here we
goes
go.
here. Be keen to see how she goes.
Onto the ring traverse here, or the
Yep.
ring hopper. What did I call it last time?
What did you call it last time? It's the ring toss.
Ring toss. That's the one.
Yes. Oh, she's gone for the cowboy, and she got
Just
very
over-
close. That's probably
very
the
close.
closest attempt I've seen at that move. So she got it off, up, forward, just missed out by a couple of inches there. Did get hooked up a little bit as she tried to release. So we've just lost our video here for a moment, but I'm watching now. She's actually got herself up onto the bungee bar, and she's come down on the first transfer. So I dare say this would be her final life she's operating on now. She just needs to get the 1 point there and then through for a buzzer. Great run, Amy Gordon. Well done.
Absolute weapon.
She is. She's a great ninja.
Saxon, you better watch
Yep,
out.
she's phenomenal. Yep. Yep. Looks like she wouldn't blow a candle out after that run. Hey, so super fit.
Oh, we got Stevie up next.
Stevie, Twin Ninja.
Yeah. Now you do know this one isn't Charlie, right?
I do know this isn't Charlie. Yes, that permanent marker. As long as they've actually got permanent marker on there, they didn't just do it in Texas. I'm pretty sure this is Stevie Twin Ninja. Okay, so she's got Charlie running with her on the course here. So very close, these girls. They love their ninja. Couple of fist pumps. That's Mum Tanya at the back giving us a wave. Hi Tanya. Yep, she travels around a lot getting these girls around the comps, interstate. So we do see them in New South Wales quite often at the competitions. See them down at Ninja Playground and Fitness. We'll have to get them up to OCR one day for a competition. Get them over to Saratoga on the Saradice rig. Casey and I. And of course, we've seen them quite a bit when we come to Victoria. They're
I
always
wonder,
at the
is
competitions.
there, I feel like they might be talking about the rig at the moment. I feel like something might not be reset.
Yep, quick check over on the rig. Yeah, they've been great here today, so it's a real equal playing field. Everything is super clear where they have to start, where they have to finish. Everything's reset exactly the same for the next competitor. Everything's adjudicated exactly the same off the same group of referees
And we're off.
and head ref, yes, straight. So he's building up a big swing here.
Yep, we're onto the flywheels here.
Yep,
She
she's
just
handled
wanted to
that
make sure
nicely.
about that, didn't she?
Yep. On and beyond that mat, so she's done well there. She dropped on the mat, run forward, straight
Onto the
up.
salmon ladder. Not
She's
even taking a
already
breath.
up 2 rungs before the cameraman set.
Cameraman just had to get the best angle he could, I reckon.
So she
'cause
has to
she's just that
reset here. She's
fast.
got one side up, one side down. This is always tricky when you're just trying to send one side up. Okay, so she's decided not to waste any time on that.
What's happened?
Oh, the ropes The ropes got twisted in the rig, I believe, so the actual ladder won't. Yeah, so they may have to do a rerun here if there's an equipment fail,
Malfunction,
because it looks like, yeah, it looks like the
Whole thing's wrapped around the wrong way.
yeah, the cord that actually, the safety cord on the bar looks like it's hanging over this side of the rig, our side of the rig, and the bar's on the opposite side of the rig. So
I'd say they'd be doing a rerun.
it's either come undone off the bar or it's got caught up somehow, because it has little weights that run down in between the rigging to keep tension on that. And if they get caught up on something, it can really upset the movement of that bar.
They're just sorting that out now.
Yeah, so that tether's actually caught underneath, yeah. So it's still tethered to the bar, but it's actually
Yeah, caught on the wrong side of the
on the
salmon
wrong
ladder.
side of the salmon ladder. Yeah. Yeah, I think because it came up and over on the last competitor's run, it was still on, the rope was on this side when the bar was put back on the rungs on the opposite
it.
side, I'd say, Fish.
That's it.
Yeah, she was able to get up one or two rungs, but then run out of rope. They're only so long before they hit the little pulleys at the top. So they've reset that now, so I trust that they would just do a reset on the run. I'm not sure. That's left up to their head judge.
That's it. I'd say it's only fair, I reckon.
Yeah. Yeah, if they don't run her immediately, they'll run her shortly afterwards. Because I think they may have to consider, well, is she gassed from running the first half of the course now?
That's it.
And give her, like a 15-minute recovery time.
Yes, you don't want it to be too long a recovery time, because then the flash pump will kick in and
Yes. Yeah, so they have to get it at the right time.
it's all about timing at this point. Who have we got here? I can't see.
Okay, so we've got the back of Darren Baker. Looks like a New South Wales runner.
I think it still might be. I feel like it still might be Stevie.
No, it's not Stevie.
No?
No, it's definitely a blue jersey.
Is that Morgan? Morgan Tonkin?
Who's running? Who's running? Who's that? So she's at the top of the salmon ladder now. Oh, she's got the right-hand side of the bar up.
It is Morgan.
It is Morgan, yes. Thanks, Fish, for Morgan Topkins. So she's really weighing it up. She was a little bit tentative there.
Okay, she's got that 1 point though.
She got the 1 point locked in. Okay, so yeah, so Judith Carroll's running. So she's missed the halfway point on the log there. I could see Fish over my shoulder. And she has
We've
Judith
just got
Carroll
the
running
camera
her.
back up and running here.
Yeah, so Judith Carroll's running the course with her. So I'd say she'd be a ninja out of Brookvale, Ninja Kids. So she's getting a little bit of a spin once she's got the direction. She's kicked straight into that kick and built up a good lachey there.
Absolutely smashed it.
Caught it, match
Onto
grip.
the second mailbox.
Yep.
Now just looking to make the dismount.
Okay,
Okay.
yeah, so she's pulled out of that one.
Yeah, just the time thing. I reckon they would have said, all right, that's enough on that one. You spent too
Yeah.
much time on this obstacle.
It is
Go on to the
quite
next
quite
one.
hard on the hands when you catch that mailbox too. So we're getting a different view here, so our viewers can see the X drop now, how the athlete looks at it coming forward. They have to grab above that yellow line. They can't get onto it any way below that yellow line, Fish. So she's touched it above the yellow line for 1 point anyhow. Onto the blocks. Stepping through the blocks, no problem there. Up onto the ring toss. So this is the one. I don't think we've seen anybody clear this obstacle yet,
I don't
Fish.
think we have either.
No. Even on the course test run through, they didn't complete this. So this is, I say, would have to be the hardest element of this course. Okay, so it just peeled off there. It's popped off the ring as she was on a backswing
All right,
there.
here we go. Onto the bungee bar hop.
Yep. So I think you need to build a bit of a swing up here.
You really do.
So that you're
And you
getting
gotta
a
make sure-
really good grab on the bar.
In my opinion, I would
Yep.
say you want to get an undergrip. That way, you're
Yep.
not going to full on peel off through the front.
That's it.
I feel like that is her third fail, so that's either that or she's timed out.
Yeah, so great run there, Morgan.
How many kids do we have here today, Shane?
Thousands, mate. There's only about 16,000 yesterday, and I think we've got about 8,000 today.
So we've got, what is this? 15 females, 17 boys,
Yep,
15
so
girls.
there's 32.
Oh, we've got our work cut out for us today.
Yep, 32 runners, and we're up to the 13th runner in the female division. So in A&G we have a female division and a male division. The females are running first, and then we'll see the males run a little bit later. So top 10 goes through to the finals. So who we have running now, Fish?
We have Ether.
Ether.
What? Esther?
Esther.
I'm sorry if I'm butchering your name.
Spell it out for us, Fish.
Esther.
Yeah, Esther.
Oh, she comes out of Geelong.
Geelong, another Geelong.
Geelong, Victoria.
From that gym we haven't been to yet.
That's it.
We'll have to get out there, Fish.
Mate, if you are willing to make the trip, I'll just
Yeah.
make sure I drive down.
Yeah.
It's only an 18-hour drive from me. It's fine.
Next time I'm in Victoria, I'll go and check it out.
Oh, I'm lucky there.
Okay, so
What has happened here?
that's it. I'd say that's her 3 lives there, Fish. Yep. Yep, so that's a hard one, that log. She tried to put weight on it and feel it, gauge it. You know, there's several ways you can come
And it
at it.
just
You
didn't
can
go
run
her
onto
way.
it. You can try and tentatively balance along it. The ninjas really, it's hard to coach a ninja through that type of thing. They really just have to do what they feel when they get to that kind of an obstacle.
That's exactly right there.
Yeah. Yeah, we had a lot of people yesterday coaching Casey to take a run at the rolling log, the one that's on the wheels, the spinning log rather, the big fat one. And in the end, she decided she was going to do it like a slack line and just go straight down the centre. And that's
So
what
we've got
worked
here,
for
we've got-
her.
We've got Sky.
Sky?
Sky Walksod? I'm so sorry.
Oh,
I butchered
yes.
your name.
So Sky's another one of our. Oh, hang on. No, we don't have Sky here at the
No,
moment.
that's not Sky?
No.
Or
this-
is this Stevie?
This looks like it might be Stevie. This might be the rerun. Yes, it is, because there's Charlie. There's Charlie on the sideline. So we're
Or
having.
is that Stevie? Or
Oh
is-
no,
is-
you've
is
done it
Charlie-
to me.
Is Charlie on the sideline?
Cha-
Is
Charlie
Charlie
ran-
taking her place? No,
Charlie
no,
ran
or is
first,
Stevie?
didn't she?
Yeah, Charlie ran first.
Yes.
This
So
will
we've got
be Stevie.
We've got Stevie.
Sorry to do that. to you,
You're a
mate.
bugger. It's got me in trouble with the girls. Oh yes. So, sorry, I'm just yesing at the elites course here. We just had one of the elite athletes go through on the slack line, stepping over the hurdles.
See, normally I would be in the elites course at the moment, but I'm injured, so
Yeah.
I'm sort of glad
Yeah.
because this looks like hell.
you're
This
probably-
looks like an insane course.
Probably just itching to be out there.
Oh, I am.
Yeah.
But this is one hell of a course, and the competitors here, you've got competitors from all over Australia, and
Yep.
it does not look easy. I mean, it never would be, but this is something else.
Oh, there we go. Look at that now. She's got this apparatus working freely. She's just straight to the top. And she's on top. This is a great technique. She's rolled it over. First completion I've seen on that one for the females. Fantastic work, Stevie. So she's feeling that. Yep. She's feeling that. Now, yep. And she
Absolutely
took the
smashed
run,
it.
the run and
Taking
jump
some coaching
approach.
from Jade Jenner, even though he's on the sideline. He can't help himself. He knows the kids and he's like, man, I just want to help him, you know?
Yes.
You can hear his voice from a mile away.
She's a little bit off.
Oh, but she's fixed herself
angle.
up.
Yep, she's straightened that up nicely. Okay, so she's only got half a spin on this box so far. She's had fantastic control. Yep, she's a great ninja.
And just a dismount.
And there we go. Yeah, straight to the rope, precision landing. It just needs to go out, grab this ring, onto the X drop. Yep, straight up to it, building up the swing, utilising the rope.
There
Hits
we
it,
go.
first grab. So underhand, so she's got a mixed grip here. Underhand, overhand. Yep, that's nice. Lands, felt she was going backwards, just claps the legs so she come forward. Well done, Stevie.
Has she passed every single obstacle at this point?
She has. She's
What
cleared
an
everything.
absolute weapon.
So this could be our first clear run. See how she goes on this obstacle.
This will
I
test her.
really hope she chooses to go across. I'd love to see somebody cowboy straight forward.
I love the cowboy
Yep.
method.
Yep, she's look. Oh,
Or no, she's taking the safer option.
yeah, she's trying to line her
She
swing
just
up
needs-
for the
oh,
one.
wait a
No,
minute.
she's.
No, she is going the cowboy
Yeah,
method.
she thought, no, it's going to take too long. Yep.
Alright, here we go.
That's
On
all
to
right.
the bungee bellhop.
She's picked up points that a lot of other people haven't got here so far, so
There
she's
we go.
really doing well. I dare say she'd be ahead on the leaderboard.
Very
Yeah.
smooth. Taking it one step at a time, not
Yep.
going from bungee to bungee, going bungee to platform, bungee to platform.
Yep, that's it.
That's halfway. She's gotten
That's
past
it.
halfway for the first point.
Yep.
Now just the dismount.
Oh, too
Awesome
easy.
work. Making it look easy.
Yep. And the bar came down, but that's fine.
Oh, she's got that angling wrong. Oh, she's touched
Oh, did she touch it,
touched
Fish? Yes, good. Fantastic.
it. Awesome work.
Fantastic work.
Awesome work, Stevie.
So she's only dropped 3 points on that full course. That's a great run. I'd say that's the highest scoring run we've seen yet. Yep. Yep. Well done, Stevie. I'd say that's got her ahead on the leaderboard, Fish. Yep.
Yeah, at least they've got the numbers on the arm so you can tell them apart because they just ran
Yes.
and hugged each other straight away.
Yep. Yep, mix it up for us. So now we should have 14. 14.
Look at this, I've
running.
got a coffee delivered to me.
What
This
is
is
that?
great. Sky.
Yeah, so this is Sky Warsaw.
That's it.
Yep, so Sky trains. Sorry about the surname there, Rob. You'll have to tune me in on it when I get back home, mate. But yeah, Sky's another fantastic up and coming ninja on the scene. She's just improved in leaps and bounds. What I've seen of her at Obstacle Course Racing School, she's through the flywheel, straight up onto the salmon ladder bar here.
Man, these girls are very
yep.
they're surprising. They are so
Yep.
fast. They're so efficient.
Yep, another one of our backyard ninja training partners.
It is really good to see a lot of girls getting
she's
into
just,
the
just
sport.
missed that transfer over the top there, but she did pick up 1 point. We do a lot of logs at OCR, so she should go okay on this. I think she did. There was just a few legs in the way for
Just
me to
launched
see.
herself.
She did.
Alrighty, onto the mailbox. Spinning mailboxes here.
Spinning mailboxes, yep. Yep, nice work, Sky.
Very well done. Very well done.
Yep, so she's got a good support crew here too. We've got Ali Rogers and Amy Gorton cheering her on.
We've lost video here. Oh, and we're back.
Yep, here we're back. And nice big Lachey catches the rope. That's a clear for 2 points.
We've lost video on the.
Uh,
We've lost video on the. When you watch the video that's running around with, not that one. The one that is running around with.
so she's going up for the X drop now. So I know Ali has an X drop on the backyard course that Sky's practiced a
she's
bit
just
on.
gone past
Yeah, I saw her feet come back in the onto the course there. So she's hopefully got the 1 point with the touch on the top.
Alright. Is it. Sorry? Battery died?
Okay, so we're just we'll have the camera back here shortly, guys.
Sorry, guys, the battery is just gone flat.
So, Casey, can you just see if she completes the next obstacle? Just go around and have a look. Yeah, you got to tell us. Casey's just go. Oh, here, we're back.
Oh, we're back. Never
Okay.
mind, Casey. Don't need you.
That's all right. Casey's a good little runner.
Okay.
Yeah, and she's back. So, okay, she's got caught up on that one fish, and she's just bailed out, and she's moving ahead,
Alrighty, onto
trying
the
for more
flying
points
bungee
here
bar hop.
onto the bungee bar hop. Yep. Great work,
And
Sky.
landed it. Okay, now we just got the transfer between them all. So on the first one.
Yep, she didn't quite line the swing up with the launch
And
on
the
that
bungee
one.
is hard to get used to because it just wants to bounce
Yeah,
everywhere. And
yeah.
when you are ready to go, sometimes it's on its way down.
I've never done the bungees fish, but I imagine you have to get an up and down movement
Yes.
and then hop it more than swing it forward like a lachey.
That's
like
it.
Yeah.
And she's completed it.
Yep, that's a completion on the course. Great run, Sky. Coach Mick looks happy with that.
Alright, looks like we've got our final female on the course. Ooh, who have we got here?
Oh, it looks like we have Micah Green. Okay, another
Micah?
Micah. Yeah,
Okay, Micah.
yeah, Micah
Micah
Green.
Greenwood.
Micah Greenwood, sorry. Yeah, Micah Greenwood. So
Mike Ninja.
Micah Ninja. So yeah, Micah's another one of the girls that we train with out of Obstacle Course Racing School on the Central Coast there. So they're just doing a reset on the course here, Fish. Micah's still in the staging area, so they
They're just getting ready,
Not
running
quite-
her through the techniques.
not quite ready to get on for a start
Chalking
yet.
up the hands. What number are you starting? 15.
1 second.
You're going first.
Hey, Fish, the salmon ladder rope's not right again. Nobody's on it. Oh, they're on it now.
He's right.
No, it's caught up. The weight's caught up on it. The weights that take the weight of the rope.
No, it looks like it's right.
See the slack hanging down, the big curl. It's meant to be taut. One second. So we're back. We just had to have a little climb up on the rig and reset the weight that takes the tension on the salmon ladder rope. So that's sorted.
Shane, you're just a jack of all trades, aren't you?
Jack of all trades, mate. It's a job to do, just get in and do it.
That's it, that's it.
That's right.
Alright, who have we got next? Final female contestant,
Yep,
Micah.
Micah Greenwood.
Alright, she's up on the starting block now,
Yep, let's go, Micah.
and she'll be our last female runner of the heats.
Yes. Yep, looks like Sunny's getting lined up here for the males,
Ooh,
so in
Sunny.
the staging area.
I'm excited to see Sonny run.
Yep, another fantastic ninja.
he is-
Amazing tricks.
He loves to showboat as well in the middle of his run.
He does a little.
Sometimes he'll throw like a 180 or
Yeah, bar spin or something.
just to show off.
Yeah,
He loves the attention.
yeah. Yeah, let's see if we can. I
So-
know he has achieved a backflip in between the flywheels. So
He has.
Let's
but
see if he pulls one off
ooh,
today.
This one here. Ooh. Now, my recommendation: everyone just turn away. Don't give him the satisfaction of the attention.
Don't encourage him.
Well, that just means he'll go even harder to do more tricks. Alrighty, here we go.
Micah's getting psyched up now. So we'd have Coach Mick Gleeson once again. Oh no, actually her dad Tim's going to run her as a coach, because I believe Mick Gleeson's one of the head coaches. One of the head judges, sorry, Fish. So I'd say Micah's dad's going to run her through this course as a course coach.
I think
So we've got Boggy Ninja on the elite course over here. Big cheer going up for Boggy. He's well loved in the ninja scene. One of the sponsors here today. Oh, look at him move. I haven't seen him move that fast since we were herding the goats. How did his gym last time I was there?
He is absolutely killing this, isn't he?
Let's go, Boggy. Boggy Ninja from Boggabri. Sorry to our viewers who can't see what I'm seeing. We're just actually looking at the elite course as we're waiting for Micah to get a run on the way.
Oh, and she's off.
And here she goes, she's onto the flywheels. Building up a big swing.
She's really trying to make sure of her lâcher here, isn't she?
Oh, we had a little glitch in the camera, but
It looks like she did touch it.
she did touch. Thanks, Fish.
I
Yep,
believe so anyway.
yep,
Alrighty, onto the salmon ladder now.
yep. Got the mixed grip there. She's got one side up. This is how I'll see Micah do the salmon ladder at training.
Okay,
One
so
side,
she'll
the
go
other
one
side.
side at a time,
She'll
eh?
go one side at a time, be safe. She can get it up both rungs at a time, but I think she's just being safe here, Fish. Yep.
Hey, you'd rather be safe and get
That's
those
it.
points
She's
than
locked the
anything
point
else.
in. She's going to try and throw it up on top. She's had a go. That's fantastic.
That's all you can ask for.
Yeah.
Give it a go.
She's had a go at that. Well done, Micah. Yes, and she's cleared that. That's another 2-point obstacle.
Alright, here we go into the mailbox.
Oh,
Ooh,
so she's
few
swung
spins
out,
here.
and that's
Doing a full 360.
put her in the wrong direction.
720.
Okay, so
What's after a 720?
after a 720, what have we got? 940. She's
940.
done a 940. Yep.
Style points.
And she got a touch on the box there, I believe, Fish. So
That's 1 point.
that's 1 point. Yep. Another point in the bank. She's tapped that wheel out. Hopefully it comes to her. Gets the timing right. She's going to reset. Yep. So,
Oh,
she's
just peeled off of it.
peeled off. Yes. There we go. She's got both hands on it now. She's holding it like a steering wheel, Fish.
Can she drive yet?
Can she drive? Does she have a license?
So
And
if
she's-
she touches it, does that count as a point or?
only if she touches it above the yellow line.
Okay.
The yellow line's right up the top near the handle, so it is a high lâcher.
Oh, she just walked right over that like it was nothing.
Yep.
She was just taking a stroll.
Little walk in the park, mate.
Alrighty, onto the ring tosser.
Yep. Now it looks like she's going to try and cowboy it. She's actually got it back to where she.
Ooh, that was very. I think that's the closest one we've got to a cowboy so far.
Yep.
But she actually got it off.
Yeah, she did. Amy Gordon got it pretty close.
Alrighty. So it looks like she skipped the bungee bar hop
Yep.
and just touched the
That's
cliffhanger.
it.
Going for
So
the
she's
buzzer
picked
now.
up one more point there.
Awesome work.
Great work, Micah Green. Micah Greenwood, sorry. Too used to seeing their Insta names, Fish, on Instagram. It just comes up, Micah Green. I don't see the wood all the time.
Alrighty. We'll be moving on to the boys now.
We're still in, aren't we, mate? We're here.
We are.
Watch these 15-year-old males run. Oh, my God. Got some talent in this field, Fish.
Well, I'm excited.
Yep,
I mean, I was excited for the females as well because you
Yeah.
never know what you're expecting with them.
yeah,
They can just pull something out of the woodworks and absolutely smash the course.
yep,
But first up, we got Sunny.
yep.
So I'm
Sunny
excited to see
Axnick.
Sunny.
Sunny Axnick, I believe it's pronounced.
I wasn't even going to try.
That's how I read it.
I've known him for so many years and I
Yeah.
wasn't even going to try.
Yep, Sunny. I first met Sunny up at Emma Teague's gym there at Centennial Playground.
Centenary Playground.
Centenary Playground, yes. And yeah, we were in a competition there today, that day, Casey and myself, and that's when I first met Sunny, and I was just awed by his skills. It was just amazing. We actually had to traverse two little dumbbells that you would hold in your hand, and you had to wheel them just with your feet.
Wheel them.
Yeah, so you had to stand on them and wheel them forward. like skates.
That sounds like
No
something you would
skates.
do.
It was insane. Yeah. And I think Sonny was the only one. I think Kobe Teague got it that day also. But you know, those two boys, they're just amazing. Him and Kobe. You know, he trains with Luke Davis. I see him doing a lot with Luke Davis or Davies. I'm sorry if I pronounced that wrong. Luke. And yeah, you see those boys out a lot with the competitions together. I'm sure.
Okay,
Luke's
I think they're
not
getting
far
some
off.
clarification at the starting line here.
Yep. So that's Sonny's mum there. She'd be running the course with him.
Did you know Sonny got coached by Bryson Klein?
He's coached by Bryson Klein,
Yeah.
is he? Yep. Okay.
And we all know who Bryson is. He needs no introduction.
Bryson? Who's Bryson?
Ah, don't be like that.
I saw Bryson out at Ninja Splash the other day. It was great to catch up with him.
Oh, you
I-
finally got around to go to Ninja Splash?
He got the Ninja Splash. I did. He
Yeah,
did.
you did?
Yeah, I did. He was there.
That's
I,
a new ninja gym that just rocked up at Kangaroo Point
Yeah.
in Queensland, and it is.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the first ones in Australia that's over
Over
a
water.
pool,
Yeah,
over the
over a pool,
pool,
yeah.
besides the actual show.
Yeah. So that's Mark Lack. David Lack, sorry. David Lack out there set that up. Yep. Doing a great job. Put a lot of work into that. Everybody wants to get out there and have a go, check out, see what it's like.
Get
Yeah,
a bit
but-
wet, have a bit of
Get a
fun in
bit
the
wet,
sun, you know.
Yep, see if you can hang on to those rings while your hands are wet and don't peel off. Yeah, so I met, we bumped into Bryson out there and just told him, you know, it was really impressive what he did on the show this year, or last year rather, last season. With that warped wall, the one-hander lander. Jeez,
The one-hander lander.
amazing. Here
Hey,
goes Sonny.
Sonny's off.
Yep. 2 swings. I'd say launch here on the 3rd swing, yep, with ease.
Whoa.
And links the landing.
Just links it.
Yep.
Here he goes onto the salmon ladder.
Just those little moves that make them so quick through the course, Fish. That's that
He
link,
is-
link the landing.
He is not
He's at
mucking
the
around,
top.
is he?
I saw him practicing this one on Tuesday. He's going to roll it over, Fish. He's
Just
on the
rolling
top,
it,
he just
being
rolled
very
it.
cautious.
Yep. Great technique. I saw him practicing that on Tuesday. Yep, he's
And
straight
just
across
sprints
the log.
across. And
Yeah,
Sonny.
very fleet-footed.
Sonny is not mucking around here, is he?
He's
He's
got-
the first runner, and he is like, you guys have got to catch up.
That's right. Oh, a little bit caught up on the box here. But look at the length of his arms and his legs, you know? And he's got the strength to go with it, you know? He's
Just a quick 360. No dramas for him.
Yeah, he's dead set keeping that body straight and just manoeuvring the box with his hands and arms only.
So far, we haven't had a fail from Sonny here.
So 4 points so far on the course. So
Just making sure of that swing.
that's it. It's a little, as I say, it's quite high. On the walkthrough, Fish, I was amazed how high it was. I actually asked the question, can you catch it underneath the yellow line? Because a lot of people would try that, and you can't. So he's cleared that obstacle onto the blocks.
Just taking his time on balance.
Yeah, that's a smart ninja. You know, you
Right.
can't underestimate these obstacles that look easy.
Now this will test him. The
This
ring
will.
popper.
I
Not
have
the ring
confidence
popper.
in Sonny. I think we might see the first completion of this obstacle here.
I hope so, because Sonny is a very confident ninja.
Yep,
Is he going to go safe, or is he going to go the cowboy?
he held onto the ring until he had his hips lined up where he wanted them. Building up his swing now. Yep,
Awesome work, Sonny.
and
there's
just
the
pops
first-
it.
first reverse.
He didn't take a backswing. He just pulls those legs up and then, like he's linking.
Here
That's
we go.
it.
Now it's just like the deja vu of the ring.
Yes. So he's just thrown that ring off, popped it
Smash it.
over and on. Now he can use this ring to his left to help him
Awesome
on
work,
the
Sonny.
landing. Yep, well done, Sonny. That's our first ninja completion on that obstacle. So it can be done, guys.
Here we go, onto the bungee bar hop.
Yep,
Oh,
so
linking
he's
it.
going to link it. Yep.
Awesome work, Sonny. Making it look
Yeah.
easy.
That's it. Those linking moves really pick up time, and then he's got time to set
Oh, just
himself
touches it.
before the next obstacle.
And off to the buzzer. Awesome work,
He's
Sonny.
touched that. Well
Awesome
done,
work.
Sonny. Great run there. Always great to see a ninja of that caliber running the course.
He's
So-
definitely one to watch when he comes.
So
when he
he's
gets
only,
into the
he's
leagues.
only dropped 1 point there, Fish. So a clear run would put somebody in front of him. But to get that
It
final
would be very
shade, the
difficult to push someone
cliffhanger,
in front of him.
you'll be doing real well.
What's
So we've lost the picture here, and we're just looking at. Oh no, we've got the picture back. So welcome back, guys, on the visual. So we've got a lot of noise coming out of the gym here because we actually have Michael Mishevsky running in the elite division, and the Victorians always bring a big cheer squad. So here we have Wyatt Mallenhagen. So Wyatt's made a clear through the first obstacle of the flywheels. So I've actually met Wyatt. He's one of the top ninjas in his gym. And he's over there for a clear.
It's good to see these kids getting everywhere, like going
Yep.
to each gym, traveling Australia. You know, it's always good to get new scenery, new obstacles to train on. It's always good fun.
Oh, he's got a little spin there. He didn't really account for that one. He's nice little landing on the mailbox section of that obstacle.
And
Caught
he's
the
landed
rope,
the
yep.
traverse, and he's landed
Yep.
the
Precision
transfer-
landing
yeah,
there.
Precision
Yep.
landing, the transfer to the end of it. Now he's
Yep.
on to the next obstacle, the X full bar. Oh, just needs
Okay.
to grab that ring.
Yep, you see a lot of ninjas here. They underestimate that. So I think Sean Wright would have a big grin on his face saying, yeah, look at him struggling with my obstacle. That's a homemade obstacle there. Very professionally done. And really proving a challenge. So he's got this X drop, no problem there. He's
Just looking for the finish.
double grip. So he's precision landed that, but he can go on or beyond that if he chooses to.
Until they're finished.
At some stage, I'll give you a break, 30 minutes, I'll give you a fish.
Yeah, I want to watch young Nelson Evans when he comes through. So it's on the ring toss here now. So he's, yep, there he goes. He's gone for it. Same technique as Sonny there. It's get those legs and hips up high and treat it like you're doing a link rather than a big lâché. Little link technique. So this one's more of an angle. Oh, he's pulled himself too far backwards there.
Just misjudged the angle that it would take. But otherwise he's doing really well.
He's doing great, Fish.
Oh.
Oh, he's not got that bar, and that's
Just
the
peeled off.
that's the consequence. It'll bounce that bar right off the apparatus.
It's always good to do the undergrip on the bar when you're transferring over to it. That way it doesn't peel right out of your
And
hand.
you're pulling it back towards yourself,
Exactly.
yes? Yeah. So he's touched that for another point
And hit the buzzer.
and hit the buzzer. Great run.
Great one, Wyatt.
Well done, Wyatt. On your way. Who we got coming up, Fish?
We got Lachlan.
Lachlan.
Anderson. Key.
Lachlan Henderson. Where's he raining out of?
Anderson. He's out of Queensland.
Queensland. Another Queenslander.
Ninja Hub.
Ninja Hub.
The Ninja Hub.
Have you been there, Fish?
I actually haven't.
You haven't, no?
No.
It's another
I
one
don't
we have to
even know-
visit.
I don't even know where the Ninja Hub is. I'll have to look it up.
Everybody out there, look up where is the Ninja Hub and comment below. Let us know. And we vow next time we're in the area, we'll go in, we'll say hello, and we'll have a crack at their obstacles. Okay,
Alrighty. He'll be starting any second now.
so remind me, who we got?
We got Lockie.
Lockie. Let's go, Lockie.
Just making sure on that first obstacle that he gets a good enough swing and he makes sure he gets the distance, because that is a lot bigger than what it looks like.
It
on the
really
telly.
is, yes. Yep, I think he might have just come up short on the touch on that too. So he's head on backwards boy too.
Ooh, just peels off with the salmon ladder.
Oh no,
That's not
he's
even a hat,
actually-
that's a
he's-
bandana.
He's wearing a bandana, sorry. I really do need to go to Specsavers. He's got the 1 point, got the 1 point on the log there.
Onto the mailbox, spinning mailbox. Now, do you know how hard the grip is on the mailbox?
I haven't, and I doubt that anybody does, because this normally has propellers where he's holding now. So nobody would normally be putting their hands in that section.
It should be rounded off. It should be a nice grip, hopefully.
I believe it is, because it's intended to be used how they're
Yeah,
using
exactly.
it. Yes, and then they can attach the propellers. So you got a touch on the second box there, I think. Fish for a 1 point
1 point.
halfway.
Oh, I think he's just made a little mistake there. He's gone straight from the rope to the ring, but then let go of the rope straight away, and he went straight into a dead hang.
Oh no!
So he just misjudged the ring, the distance and the momentum that he would have had.
Yep.
But he's taken it in stride and he's going through.
Yep, he's across the blocks.
I think he
They're
might have
just-
timed out.
Might have timed out, yes. Yep. So the judges will let him know. Great run, Lockie.
Awesome run, man.
So it looks like they're just resetting the course now. I think when the salmon ladder bar gets dropped, the little counterweights don't like it. They get flung around a little bit, get a little bit caught up. But the course technicians have sorted that out now, so the course is ready to run. And
Here we have Aaron Kickbush.
Aaron Kickbush, out of Queensland.
Now he is the Mad Hatter.
He is the Mad Hatter, is
He's
he?
the Mad Hatter.
Yes. And he's a hat on backwards, is he?
Yep, that's the Mad Hatter
Yep.
side of him.
Okay.
This guy, he comes out of Todd's personal training. It's like a little ninja gym up on
Yes.
the... Yeah.
Yeah,
Have you been there?
I haven't, but I've spoken to a few people this weekend who train with Todd. Yeah, they say although it's a backyard setup, it's quite a great setup. You know, you really get some good stuff happening out there. So well done, Todd. Out
And
at
we're
Todd's
just waiting for
personal training.
the duty officials to confirm everything from the last runner.
I
and we
might
should
just
get set
leave
up
you
soon.
with fish for a moment. I want to see where young Nelson Evans is running.
He's ranked 14th.
14th. Oh, okay. There we go. I don't need to go anywhere. Young Nelson Evans running 14th. I'll give him a few big ups before I get off the commentary. He's one of my training partners. Trains out of OCR. Trains with Casey. Great backyard gym setup. Does some amazing stuff on Instagram. He does a flying bar into rings.
Into rings.
Into rings. He gets the left side of the bar into the left-hand ring and then feeds the right-hand side into the right-hand ring on the fly.
That defies logic. That
It
defies
does.
gravity.
It took me about 6 or 7 times watching the video going, yeah, what's he done here?
How did he do that? I'm sorry?
Yes, that was it. And I thought, what's he done? And I had to watch it over and over and over again until I actually worked out what he did. And my jaw dropped. He just does some magic things. He's great. And he builds a lot of his own stuff. As a young boy, it's fantastic. He gets out there on the tools, makes his own obstacles.
That
His
is
mum,
awesome. You
Mum
love to
Liz
see
and
it.
Denny, they both look after him fantastic. Do a great job and really help him on that course that they've been setting up for him. So we've just lost our picture for a moment, guys, but I'm sure the
Sorry about that.
technicians have it back. Here we go.
But you
We're
haven't
back
run the
on.
salmon ladder
We've
yet.
seen some feet come out on the salmon ladder, so he's through to the salmon ladder.
He's
The
gotten
Mad-
up to the 1 point. He's just got to get
Mad
himself
Hatter's
over.
up. He's on top. And
He's
he's got
over.
in the cradle for a 2-point completion.
Awesome work. Onto the rolling log.
Yep, so that's completion on the rolling log.
Oh, we've got our camera back.
Yep.
Callum.
So the Mad Hatter lining up,
Onto the
spinning
mailbox.
mailboxes. Yes. Oh, and he's just, look at that arm span. That was incredible. He just spanned straight out on that fish. It's the first person I've seen span it.
Mate, he just loves doing his 360s, doesn't he?
He does. I think he's up to the
Just having a bit of
work
fun
out, the
while he's up there.
940 or something. Yep.
Ooh,
Okay.
using that rope to cushion his landing, which is good.
So he's quite a tall unit, Fish.
Yeah, one of the taller under 15s that we've got on the course at the moment.
Yep.
Oh, we've got Jade coaching him through.
Jade?
That is Jade Jennett in the AS shirt.
Oh, yes, Jade. So he's set all the courses here for us.
That's it.
Yep.
He's
So-
also running Ninja, one of the elites. But
Yep.
because he designed the courses, it wouldn't be fair for him to, participate because he'd have an unfair advantage.
Yep. So we won't see him running in the elites today.
No.
That's unfortunate. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, those long legs. Made short work of those
Made
longs.
it look like nothing.
That's right. I think he had to rein it in a bit. Took shorter strides than he normally walks with.
Alrighty,
So he's
on
got
to the ring transfer.
he's got the wingspan here, so he made that easy.
Maybe he'll just try monkey bar.
That's what I was thinking.
I mean, it doesn't look like he's getting that big of a swing. Yeah, see, look at that.
Ah, look at this.
It's absolutely nothing.
Let's go, Mad Hatter. Sorry, mate, I'm a bit distracted. I've got young Saxon Johnson running through the elite course.
And
Yep.
he's gone.
And he's gone, yeah,
and
that's
you
it.
can't see him anymore.
As quick as that. So he's a little bit caught up here, but he's got it.
But he's got it.
Yeah,
He's
he
made
took
sure.
the time and he's locked in the point. Now he just has to get, what do you call it, the deja vu?
The deja vu. Oh, now he's just got to
he's-
build up a swing now.
He's gone flat on that, but he's that's a smart move with his height.
Yeah,
He's
pulling it up
locked
high.
off, got those elbows in on the ribs so he can generate his swing, and then he's trying to pop nut. He's
No,
had two shots
He's
at
just
it.
been taking
Yeah.
too much time.
Too much
He's already
time.
got that 1 point.
Yep.
He just needed to do what was best for him and get off that obstacle
Yep.
as fast as possible. Alrighty, on to the bungee bar hop here. Now, I don't know about you, but it just looks like he just skipped. Always just timed out, unfortunately.
Timed out? I'd say timed out there. He got caught up a little. It took quite a while, although he locked in 1 point on the ring toss. It did take him quite a while.
That's it.
He went hunting for that second point, and it just timed him out, Fish.
Who have we got up next? That's Mahara. We got Kaylin. Kaylin Vendeur. Another one from Queensland. Another
Yep.
one at Todd's Elite Ninjas.
Yep.
Up in Burpengary.
You know what that is?
It's up north a little bit for those that don't know.
Yep.
Unless I'm totally wrong. But I'm pretty sure it is. I mean, I do live here.
You live here. Yep, you'd know better than I do. It's just where I come for holidays.
He's been doing it for 3 years now.
Yep,
Oh, his sporting background's rugby league as well.
true.
I used to play rugby league.
So you're a rugby league player, eh?
Yeah,
Yep.
didn't make it past A grade though, unfortunately.
No.
didn't get my big break,
No,
so I decided to go a ninja instead.
ninja instead. I think ninja athletes are much more diverse anyway, Fish. So
Oh, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
I've been using muscles I didn't know I even had doing
that's
ninja.
for sure. It works everything. No
Right.
offence to rugby league players out
Oh,
there,
no.
of course, they're super
Love rugby
athletes.
league.
Yeah.
Absolute weapons.
Yeah, elite athletes, 100%.
Alrighty, here we go. He's started off here. Getting a massive swing to start off with. I guess he just wants to. You'd rather overshoot it than undershoot it. That's for
100%. 100%.
sure. Alrighty, running straight onto the salmon ladder.
Okay, so he's not needing the box. Some of these boys quite tall enough just to jump to that bar.
Oh, he went
Oh.
for the double there, but
He did go for a double. The left-hand
risked
side
it.
hit the bottom of one of the rungs and just
he
twisted
risked
that
it
bar
for the
on him.
biscuit, and it just did not.
Yep, he's gone fast technique, got the 1 point.
Here we go.
Just had Boggy Ninja come in. He's finished his run.
The camera's gone out.
So he's working up his swing
How's the
here.
other cameras? Got the camera still out? Oh no,
Yeah,
it's
both up now. So yeah, so he's made the transfer to the second spinning mailbox. He's just trying to get his bearings now.
He's just singing the song, "You spin me right around, baby."
Just trying to work out the right postcode to send it. So,
Right, he getting that big kick up.
yeah, big kick. He's going to go first time grab here. No,
Ooh,
yeah,
just wanted to make
it's
sure.
a bit higher than a lot of them sort of presume, I think. Oh, here we go. On or beyond, so he can show himself past that. I think the good coaches here have to let them know because they're sort of trying to precision land that a few of the athletes, and they don't need to. They just need to get a swing and just sail through.
That's it. Right, absolutely. These tall blokes, they just keep making it look easy, don't they, on that little balance course?
That's it. Yep.
But it still wouldn't be easy because it just means that it'd be a lot easier for the actual block to roll.
Yes, that's right. I think they need to get out and put some baby oil on or something.
Oh, a bit unfortunate there. The
Yep.
ring just happened to fall off from the way he was swinging.
Yep. So that's it.
That's it.
his either timed out.
Awesome work, Kalen.
Yeah, I think he got caught up on a few obstacles there, so just timed him out. Oh, we've got Jared over on the other course, running through the elites. I was speaking to Jared earlier, and he was a little bit nervous about running his course today. He's done well with the hockey stick. He's made the transfer. That was pretty impressive. So they have to transfer from one loop to another with what looks like a hockey stick. I haven't seen that used in the gym here
Yeah,
before.
it's like a little scythe that is what
yeah,
it is. It is a tricky obstacle there.
wasn't here for practice, so we haven't had a shot at that. So who do we have on the course now?
We have
On
Jack.
Jack. Jack is back.
Jack Camp
Jack Camp.
from Victoria.
Yep.
He comes out of the Fighting Lions.
Fighting Lions Fitness. So another Michael Machevsky coached run here.
And he just finished his run too. Mate, he is all over the shop. Oh!
Look out, he's flying. Jack's off. Yep, straight up on the semi ladder. 2, 3, 4 rungs up. Over the top. He's
Oh,
got,
that
one
one
left hand side up. He's
Awesome
come
work.
over, yes. Well done. Rolling log, he's going fast. Oh, one
step.
touch.
Mate, that's just how tall
That's
he
it.
is. He
That's
only
it.
needs one step.
Yeah, a few of the boys wanted to know if you could just jump from point A to point B, and they said, no, you have to touch the log on the way through. So I think a few of them might be doing that.
Oh,
a
he's
few
getting
of the taller
himself
boys.
messed up here with the rolling, with the spinning mailbox.
Yep,
He's having a bit of trouble.
yep.
Just needs to line himself up.
Got the wrong address at the moment, mate.
Yeah, he thinks he's back in Victoria.
He's back in red, or he's heading for Victoria now. Got to come up to Queensland, son. There he goes.
Awesome work. Good recovery, good recovery.
Oh, he's got a
he's
very
gone
big
very
spin
quick.
on here.
That's a 9.
He's got the feet going. Oh, look at that.
940.
He's,
What is that? A 1060?
yeah,
A bloody
yeah.
Oh,
he's
it
on
just
a
keeps going.
he's on a 3060 now. I think he's done about 100 turns, Fish.
Oh my god, I'd be dizzy at this point.
Yeah, I think he needs to let go and get on with it. He's going to
I'd
time
say
out
so.
and not get any more points.
Oh,
Yep, so he's missed that point.
he still gets that 1 point
He
though.
fought hard for it. He just missed that second point. He's going to dive out to this Fish. There we go. He's confident. He's dove
I mean,
out.
he is tall enough, isn't he?
He is tall enough, yep. So it's an easy dive for him. And he's just one-handed that through. He's grabbed the pylon. That's allowed. That's in.
But did that foot touch?
I don't think the foot touched. I think he grabbed the pylon quick enough. Yep. So that's a clear.
Alrighty. Now this one will challenge him, the ring toss.
Here we go.
See, I'm really excited to see how these young guys really take on this ring toss because every single one of them has done it differently. So
He's
far.
lining up the cowboy at Fish. Here he goes. Oh, with those
Trying to
long
do it on the
arms,
backswing.
he was good odds to get it.
Alrighty, onto the bungee bar hop.
There he goes. Has he
Oh.
sailed the bar?
No, he's got a second chance.
Ah,
He's one of
sat
the
up
lucky
there.
ones.
There you go. So he's gone over the top.
One of the lucky ones.
It's match grip, but it's spun out of his hand. So, like you said, Fish, had he got one hand underneath,
No, he
pulled
just
it
had
back
it over
towards
the top.
him.
That's it. That's what I would do.
The other one could have grabbed over the top and he'd be set in the mixed grip.
Alrighty. He's got that 1 point, just got to rush
He's
past
touched the
now.
1 point. on that cliffhanger. I'd love to see somebody land that. But
That
a
would
great
be
run. Jeez, it's
insane.
a tall unit.
The one that does land it, that would be the deciding factor. I
That's
reckon.
it. It was landed in the run through. So we had young Noah. Super Noah. He was doing the course demo. So he stuck that. And big apologies to Millie Flo Baker. If it wasn't Noah, I think it might have been Millie actually that caught that on the demo. Either way, both of those young ninjas did fantastic on this
Insane.
on this
work.
course demo fish. They just demoed these obstacles like they'd been doing them all day long.
It's almost like they grew up in a ninja gym.
It's almost like they'd have a ninja gym in their backyard. Oh, hang on.
I think they
No,
do.
it does. It's called that the Fortress, I'd say.
Alrighty, next up we have Luke Davis. Comes out of Victoria.
Yeah, so there's young Luke Davis that I was saying that you'd see knocking around a bit with Sonny Axnick.
Yeah, he's also from the Fighting Lions.
Also from the Fighting Lions. And these boys just feed off each other.
13.
Yeah, I'll go now.
Alrighty. Well, Shane's off to support his kid that's running. And I think we're going to grab Jade Jennett in with us. What's happening, Jade?
All right, how we doing, everyone? I am doing good, Fish. How you doing, mate?
Oh, mate, it's been awesome. Been watching the elites, been watching the under-15s. They're just killing the course.
Oh, that is exactly what we're after.
What have you been thinking about the runners so far?
Well, I mean, I've been stuck over with the elites. On the elite side of things, it's been very efficient and really great. The idea is it's all about fun. The courses that I've designed, all 16 courses for today, Friday and Saturday, have all been designed to be challenging and to suit taller ninjas, smaller ninjas, and all sorts. It's really fantastic to see athletes are using different techniques to get through certain obstacles. But the really cool thing, Fish, that I really like is the fact that their creativity is really coming into play.
Mate, it's almost like you designed these courses. You know everything about it.
Mate, don't go make me blush now. All right, well, let's talk about this one. What are we on
Right,
now, Fish? We're
so
on
at the
15s?
moment- Yeah, at the moment we just had Jake. So unfortunately he timed out.
Right, okay. Well, see, that's really interesting now, because the cool part about this is although there are only roughly, I think,
no.
9
Jack finished.
obstacles. Great.
Jack did finish.
Well, the cool thing is a lot of the time kids will finish, but the course has 9 obstacles. So depending on how much time they take on those obstacles will depend on if they complete or if they finish. That's the interesting part.
That's it. We just got the junior officials going through a few things with Jake at the moment. We're just waiting on Luke Davies, who's also out of Victoria from the Fighting Lions.
Oh, well, that's really interesting. I've heard that Luke Davies is actually quite a good ninja. I'm really excited to see him run. Now, how about before he runs, let's go over some of these obstacles. We're talking about technique, but not only technique that's important, game plan is important. What would you say?
That's it. Well, to go up, the biggest challenge on this obstacle course that I've seen is the ring transfer.
Mm-hmm.
So many kids have tried to go the cowboy way from going side to side instead of going the long way, the safe distance, and it's just caught them off guard. You know?
So they've been
The risk
going the
versus
yeehaw
reward.
way, hey?
They've gone the yeehaw way.
The
that's for
yeehaw
sure.
way.
That's why Shane says it anyway, the cowboy method.
Well, see, let's talk about it. Technique over game plan. Technique and game plan are very different, right? Game plan means that we identify the obstacles that are going to be tricky and we figure out how we go through that. So, for example, if you're going to take a bit too long on those ring toss, what I would do is if I am finding that after one swing I don't have enough to get it up, I'm going to take my half point and then I'm going to go straight to the next obstacle to save myself energy, time, and try to collect more. Great job across that balance.
Did you catch what happened there on the summon ladder? I missed it.
Yeah, well, I didn't manage to see that one. I actually saw him. He's pushed through that balance log just then, using his speed to attack it, which is really great because that balance log being so long, if you wobble a bit too much and your foot touches, that will actually be very difficult to get your 2 points if you don't cross over for your half.
I have a feeling this isn't Luke.
No, this isn't Luke. I don't believe this
No,
one here.
This guy's from Perth. Looks
Yeah.
like from Ninja Academy.
And his coach, Nathan, who's also helped out throughout the A&G events today. It's been absolutely fantastic. Now I'm going to be right back with you. I just got to sort some things out on the elite course, and I'll be straight back.
Awesome work. Alrighty. Looks like he is smashing through this course. Unfortunately, I feel like he's timed out, or there has been a duty official call. We'll get back to you on that one right away. Don't even know who that was. Alrighty, as we wait for this next runner-up, we'll be right back. Okay, I feel like we've got Luke up here at the moment.
Here we go. This is Luke, and I am back.
Oh,
Now,
Jade.
from what I was actually told that Luke may have actually won his age division for the NCL finals that happened recently last year.
Really?
That's what I've heard.
Okay, so we've
Now,
definitely got to keep an eye on him then.
This one's going to be really interesting. Now, depending on where you grab this flywheel can make it easier or harder. If you grab too far back, it means that you have to take an extra swing to be able to get to the next. But if you aim for the middle, there we go.
But on
And
this
look,
one-
look, did you see that? When Luke grabbed it, as he swung forward, he actually moved his hands closer, making it an easier catch for him.
Did
He's
we just see
wasted-
Michael just dive for that?
I
dive,
did.
dive for that stepping point there?
That's it. He's
Oh,
got,
he's
technically,
got 1
he's
point.
almost it. And that's a clear for him right there. Fantastic.
Look at that.
And what I really like is he wasted no time jumping up to that salmon ladder and going. One
Just a
step on the
one-step-
log.
A
Oh.
one-step wonder.
Now, I've got to say, for those of you who don't know, what this boy is doing is incredible. He is using efficiency, meaning 0 wasted movements, to the best of his ability right now. Every swing, every hand placement, every foot placement has a purpose. Just like when he jumped from the rolling log, he only placed 1 foot and used his momentum, so he only had to use 1.
Oh, I feel like this is going to be one of the fastest runs of today, Jade.
Mate, I think you're 100% right on that one.
Because at the moment, Sonny was in the lead, I reckon, because he absolutely demolished everything. There's only one obstacle that he only got the 1 points from.
So it looks like Luke actually may have fallen off on that very first one because he didn't get halfway from those
Oh, he's doing the
balance
yeehaw
blocks.
method. And he's
Yeah!
done it. He's actually done it. That's the first contestant of this age division that has actually landed that.
That's impressive. And look like that, super efficient. He's used his power and the pop to go through, not wasted any extra time, which is fantastic. I've got to say, what a fantastic technique. Now, for those who haven't jumped on this before, grabbing a bar from the bungee and hanging onto the ring is bloody really
He's not
hard.
even taking time for a breath. Look at him.
No, he's not.
He just keeps on going.
Like I said, unfortunately,
Unfortunately, overshot it,
yeah.
and they just go straight for the buzzer. Awesome work,
Fantastic.
Luke.
Now let's go back and talk about some of his technique, right? When he grabbed that bar hop, his hands went 1, match, and then 2 for his second hand.
That's it.
What some people have done is when they've gone to grab that bar hop, they've actually grabbed it and they've kept their hand on the ring, meaning when they swing back, the bungees pull forward on that bar, making your grip be on hard. I'm sure it's happened today, Fish, because I haven't seen it all, but I'm sure some people
It
probably
has
have
happened
fallen
a
off.
few times because these guys, they know what they're doing.
Awesome. Okay, now I'm going to be back in just a second, Fish, and I'll see you soon.
Jade's just going to keep running around like a headless chook, putting out fires, and we really appreciate that. Now, who have we got next? Looks like a guy from WA. He could be going out of Ninja Academy or Ninja Westside, you know. One of the two. Both really good gyms. Alrighty, any second now he will just go straight out of here. Often racing, I reckon. Absolutely kill it. I don't know, but I've got a good feeling about this fella. Oh, Shane, how you doing, mate?
I'm good, Fish. I've just been over there speaking to my my boy Nelson. Not my boy, but you know he's
How's
one
Nelson
of our training
doing?
boys. He's good. Yeah, he really wants to go well in this
In this
heat here.
competition, yeah?
And So who we got up now?
It's either Isaac White or it is Joseph Gillies.
It's not Isaac Wright because Isaac's not here today. He broke his hand.
Oh, unlucky
Yep.
for Isaac.
Yep, fell over on the
So we got
steps at home.
Joseph.
We have Joseph.
Thank God
From-
you know
from
these kids more than I
WA.
do.
Yeah.
He is making short work
Yeah.
of this course already.
Bang, bang, bang. Ah, but he's overshot the
Just
top there,
overshot it.
Fish.
You've seen
Yeah.
that quite a lot in this comp. Like the boys here, they're too eager, too keen, and
They want to go.
They just want to go. They want to
Yep.
set a good time, set a good pace.
That's what I just told Nels. I said, this is not where you win it. This is the heat. You've got to get yourself through to the final and win it in the final.
That's it. You sort of want to. You want to be in the middle in the heats. You want to save your energy, but also do well enough to get through to the final
Yep.
and have enough energy to go all out.
Yep.
No holds barred.
They've
Leave everything on the table in that final.
got a little bit of a spin up here.
Yeah, he's got a bit of the death wobbles there, the death rolls.
It's Newton's law, isn't it? The equal and opposite reaction. Every action is equal and
I didn't
opposite
take you for a
reaction.
mathematician, mate.
Yeah. Well, it looked like every time he tried to spin right, it came back left. So, he wasn't making any progress there. He's come off that one though, and he's on to the attempt, the
The
X drop.
X-flipper, the X drop. Ooh, he's just touched the bottom of
Yeah,
that. I feel like something
missed
might
that.
happen there. Unfortunate. Now he runs over to the balance obstacle.
That's cost him a life as well.
It has.
A ninja life in this competition. He's bypassed the steps. I think that looks like the end of his run.
I feel like he
Yep.
might be hurt.
I think he might be gassed.
Gassed or just...
He looks exhausted.
He's beating himself up, I
Yep.
reckon.
Yep, might be a little bit of whipping himself there. They wear their hearts on the sleeve, some of these athletes. Okay, so we've got Jade back with us now. So I'll go and see to my boy Nelson.
Good job, Shane. Oh, welcome back.
Yeah, how we doing, everyone? All right, guys.
Well,
Here we go, we're just about to start.
Joseph from WA.
Now, I actually want to talk about him. Now, I went on a recent business trip to WA, and actually, the really cool thing is I met him while training at one of the facilities in WA.
Was
The-
that Ninja Academy?
That would have been Ninja Academy, sorry. Yes, it was. He was the most polite young man, and when I was training, I ended up getting him to come and train with me, and I gotta say, his learning was fantastic. Now, let's talk about this boy here. Who's this?
Right. We have Josh.
Okay, so Josh did not get his point on the flywheel, but he looks like he's doing a really good job here on the
Just-
salmon.
Okay, good recovery.
He's got his point.
He's got his point. Now is he going to go for the double? Ooh,
So he
attempted it.
went over, and that was fantastic. If he could have gotten the other bar on the other side, he would have got it. However, what it looked like was that it looked like his grip peeled off. Was I correct there?
Yeah, you'd be very correct there. With these bars, there is a certain way of grabbing it. I'm not sure if you did the mixed grip or if you did both double over. Either way, he's still got his point and he's moved on.
From what I saw, if I'm correct, there you go. He did tap that, so that means he does get his point for those helicopter boxes.
We've
Now,
been calling them mailboxes.
mailboxes?
Mailboxes.
Well, even better.
Some of the contestants have been shipping themselves to Melbourne because they just keep
Ooh.
spinning around and around and around.
Okay, so as we've seen, unfortunately, he did peel off that one as well.
But would he not get a point there for touching above the yellow line, or?
Well, because that obstacle there, as it is the obstacle, he would have gotten his point there because when he grabbed it, to get your half point, you don't have to grab it. It's either a touch or, depending on the obstacle itself, past halfway. So let's see how it goes on this one. This is one of the ones that's going to take a little bit more time and needs the most efficient technique. You want to make sure that every swing and every movement has a purpose.
Yeah, you see, some of these guys have been going the safer option and going the long way, like old Joe.
Great
Josh
job.
here. And some guys have just been going the yeehaw way, as we like to say.
There, yeah.
Taking the massive risk and reaping the rewards from
Well,
it.
you know what? Big risk, big reward, right?
That's it. That's exactly
By
right.
taking that risk, look at Josh right now. He's doing a great job. He's making it all center, and he did get his 1 point. Well done.
Now,
However, the trick is, unfortunately, when you do the technique where you go from one to the other, it does waste more energy. But if you can't do the technique for the yeehaw way, that's the best option.
that's totally correct. All right, he's on
So
to the
like
bungee
we've
bar
seen
hop
here, he's grabbed the bungee bar hop, but he grabbed it with one arm and swung back. Luckily, he had a good grip on that to be able to hang on, and he
of the
seems
guys-
to be going well here.
Most of the guys have been grabbing it overhand, which means when they come back, they can easily peel off. Whereas this young man, Josh, he grabbed it with the underhand, which made it so much easier to pull back and keep that grip.
That's actually a really, really good observation. I gotta say, Fish, that's exactly right. When they do grab it under, they are able to control it better. It doesn't make it much easier. However, when they go over, just like you said, it's a much better risk to fall off. Oh, 1
think he just
point,
went for the
well
touch.
done. Smart man.
Racing over to the buzzer.
Because we
Awesome
got to
work,
remember
Josh.
as well, although we're at course 1 and these courses are tricky, we got to remember the thing is not only time but energy going into course 2. So if he goes
That's
into
it.
course 2, tapping that obstacle and taking that point may have gotten him there, and he will have more energy before he rests to go into course 2.
That's it. But you sort of do want to make sure that you do get enough points to actually go through to the final. You don't want to be the ones that saves up too much energy and then doesn't end up making it through.
And that, my friends, is where game plan comes into it. So you want to identify, like I said with the game plan, which obstacles you think are going to be tricky. From there, you plan to use a point there unless you can get halfway if needed. But by using your game plan for that reason, you can then identify if you're running later, like this boy was, to see where everyone's going. And
That's
then
it.
adjust from there. So who have we got now,
I
Fish?
think we've got Mac.
Mac?
Mac from South Australia.
Great.
He's running with his coach, Jared. And we just saw Jared run on the Elites course.
Oh, did we? How did he go?
I did not see it.
Well, I have been running around like a headless chook, so I definitely did not see that one either.
Well, I really hope you did well because Jared is an absolute legend.
I believe Jared is from South Australia and he is from Base Camp, if I'm not
That's it.
mistaken.
That is correct. Now, Jared has been on the show before.
Yes,
a few
he
times,
has.
Actually, a few times. He's been on there with his best mate Will, and they've been killing it. But I gotta say, Mac is killing it right now. Let's not focus on Jared.
Oh, that's 100%. Well, you know what? All these athletes are working hard today, pros and 15s alike. But I gotta say, there's nothing better than me sitting here right now with you, Fish, drinking my Kamikaze energy drink
Oh,
from
mate.
Athletic Sport, fueling me for the fire of today. We're also fueling all of these athletes with pre-workout satchels. We're also filling them up with shakers and energy drinks that have been released. That energy is definitely going to help out today. This course and stage 2 is going to test some amazing athletes.
Mate, I gotta say, that drink you gave me, that was actually really delicious.
Yeah, well, the really cool thing is they focus on BCAAs, aminos, and all the energy that you need for an athletic sport kind of company. That what we're doing with Ninja, being so physically active, perfect. Thank you very much, Athletic Sport, for your donations, and thank you for supporting Ninja Warrior.
Alrighty.
All right, let's see how he goes here.
Is he gonna take the risk by going all the way? But it looks like he's not generating enough swing.
Ooh, you know what? You called that perfectly, Fish. Unfortunately, he did not generate enough swing to make it all the way across, but let's see his technique when he goes up to this bar. Does he go under or over, and then he goes 1-2? He does go over, just like you said, Fish. Unfortunately, he does peel off.
And you can definitely see with the hands, it just rolls over the top.
And it looks
with that
like
bungee, it makes it 10 times harder to hold onto it.
it does. It actually looks like that his third fail, meaning he does not complete the rest of the course.
Now, I wonder if he'll be kicking himself for taking the 1 point at the start. All right. Up next, I think we've got Thomas Winterburn.
Ah, okay.
Now,
Thomas Winterburn.
I haven't met Thomas before, have you?
Now, I have not met Thomas before, but I gotta tell you, I am Kiwi, and I've definitely had some burns from ice and winter. So I'm telling you now, if he's anything like his last name, he's gonna be a weapon.
All right, looks like he comes out of New South Wales. He's one of the Blues.
Oh, awesome. Okay, let's see how they go. Now, Fish and I, we are Queensland Ninjas, but the best part of this sport is regardless of what state you're from, regardless of the age, we're all
I have a
athletes and we
feeling this
support
might be-
each other.
I feel like this might be Nelson.
Nelson.
Yeah, we've got Shane in the background there, coaching him along.
Okay, this might be Nelson then.
I am totally sorry if we are butchering your names, but this is just a list they've given us. That's the first one swing attempt that we've seen in this first obstacle.
Now that, like I said, just like his last name, this boy looking like a weapon. the fact that he managed to do that flywheel with one swing is so impressive. That means his hands, he put in the perfect position, and he made sure to not only add power to his forward swing and back swing to make it to the next.
I've got to say that was style points there, doing the full superhero roll-off from the
Now,
salmon ladder.
like we said, running past that rolling log has been a really good beta. It allows people to take one step and go. However, usually going slow is a little bit trickier. But what this boy just did was he made sure that his feet were precise. He didn't wobble, and he actually had really great body control and foot placement, and managed to get his 2 points on that. And just like here, he's gotten his 2 points too. Well done.
Awesome work there, Nelson. Now, is he going to do
Straight up, massive efficiency.
That's him using his length to his advantage, isn't it?
That is a whole part of the sport. He used his length, he's using his height, he's using his wingspan. Everything he's doing, every foot placement, every single hand movement has a purpose. That is a huge, huge athletic ability right there. That's not something that you can just learn. It's something that takes a lot of time and a lot of body composition, a lot of and it is actually something that comes with time. But a lot of hard work to
A lot of
get.
hard work and dedication in this. All right, he's already made it halfway through the ring hopper, onto the last one here, and he sticks the landing. Now, what do you call this? Is it like the deja vu ring, or what do you call it?
This one here is very similar to a deja vu ring. This one being on the side is a slight bit easier than the normal one. However, you got to make sure that your body position and hand placement is completely accurate.
I think something's happened here. Oh,
He's just taking a break.
See?
So once again, he's identified which obstacles he think he may need a break at. He's gone through efficiently, so he has the time to burn.
That's it. That's actually spot on right there. He has gone the undergrip.
He has gone the undergrip. Smart man. Now let's see. Does he keep this efficient and skip?
Yeah.
1, 2. Can he get this last one?
All he needs to do is a dismount.
And a dismount. Well done. Look at that.
And
Not
Shane
only
nearly
did
got
he
scored by the bar.
Well, see, Shane's also a ninja, so luckily he used his peripheral vision
His
to
ninja
catch
combat
that bar.
skills.
Now, this is the challenge. This last obstacle is to thread out those really good ninjas. You can get a point here. Have we had anyone actually clear this too?
haven't had
That's
anyone.
one. Oh, here we
he's
go.
done it.
Here we go.
This
Is this
is
the
the
first
first
person
one.
to get 2 points on this obstacle?
This is the first boy to get
Here we go.
two
Here we go.
points.
2 points. He just got it. That is the first athlete, if I'm not mistaken,
is
to get 2 points through that.
That is unreal. That is the first person in
Unreal.
this
So
comp.
impressive. What an athlete. And who's his name again?
Nelson. That was
Nelson.
Awesome
What
work,
an
Nelson.
athlete.
We
Now-
completely missed.
What? Hang on. Nelson, once he... What I'm
I'll
gonna
get
do...
an interview from Nelson here, are we?
Let's just get a quick interview. Nelson, you are the first athlete today to get that last obstacle and get the 2 points on it. How did it feel?
Yeah, pretty good.
So when
Had
you
a
were
few
doing,
words.
when you did your technique, you had a really good reach, a really good pop and grab. When you grabbed that cliffhanger, how did your hands feel? Was it hard, or did you feel a bit more confident through it?
I was a bit pumped, so I held on a bit better.
Mate, fantastic job. Thank you for saying hi. Well done.
Thank you.
That was fantastic. Now we do have our next athlete up. Who's this one, Fish? Oh, what a great job there. He had a really good reach, a really good power lâché, and this is Ty.
Ty from Victoria. Oh, he trains
A
at the
man,
compound.
oh my goodness. Compound, these are athletes to
This
watch.
makes sense. This makes sense now why he's so
Well
good.
done.
He has already shown why he's trains at the compound, because
Now
compound
for-
athletes are next level.
Absolutely. I would like to touch base on that salmon ladder. That salmon ladder going over, for those who can't see, it is not a lot of room. If
And
you
it's hard to see, isn't it? Like, you can only see just a little portion of it.
Exactly. The issue is when you're going over that top, there's the platform they're going on first is small. And then when they're going to the first rung on the other side, that rung is also very small. If you overshoot even one side, you're out. So these
Also-
precision of the kids' hand placement on that bar is beyond me. That is so impressive.
Can I just say, I've just realised my double ganger is out on the field right now. I've just noticed my double ganger is out on the field right now, and he is running along as a coach. Look at him go. He is absolutely running through this course like it is nothing. He is making everything look so precise, making everything look effortless. And here we go on the ring transfer. Is he going to go the easy way or the yeehaw way, as we like to say? And yep, the yeehaw way it is. Awesome work. All right, he just needs to dismount onto this next obstacle. Oh. I think we just got a fire alarm going off. But he does not want to stop, does he? There could be a fire, there could be anything, and these ninjas just keep jumping on the course. This is insane. The fire alarm's going off because he's on fire. Jeez, he is absolutely killing it. I feel like they need to learn that this is a false alarm, I hope. And he goes, he lands it. This is the second guy to land this last obstacle. Oh, and Act just peels off. Alrighty guys, we gotta just see what is going on here. We'll be right back. What's happening? I just said that old mate's on fire, that's why fire alarm's going off. So
That poor kid that was